Well, hello everybody. How y'all doing tonight? Hello, Honora. How are you tonight? My voice is a little froggy today for some reason. I don't know why. But we're gonna get into some long dark. You see, hello. We're gonna get into some long dark tonight, boys and girls. We're gonna get back on our 87-day interloper. We're heading to 100 days right now. We're in Ash Canyon. We just took the bear out. We got to explore a little bit more here, and then we're going to head up and get our crampons and our backpack. See if we can go get the moose underneath the rope there by the by Ash Canyon by the gold mine as well. And then we're going to go and do a summit run. So we got lots of fun stuff tonight to do. So let's get into it. Alrighty. Alright, so we're good on food, water. What's our weight looking like? 45. Okay, let's leave some stuff here that we don't need to take with us. Boop-a-doo. We can leave the pry bar here. We can leave the hacksaw here. We can leave a couple of the cloths here, or the leathers. See what kind of wood do we got on us. I'm gonna leave the reclaimed here. Leave one of these books here. I got those shoes to break down. I'll break those down real quick. Got a couple extra things of stuff that we can break down here, so. Hey, Lemonade, how you doing? Ephedrine, how are you tonight, my friend? How's it going? Okay, so we got extra combat pants to break down. Ugh, that hurts me. That hurts me. That hurts me right there, breaking those down. But that's okay. It's good. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Break those down as well. Yes, we're gonna do a summit. We will get onto the summit tonight as well. So, just gotta break a few pieces of clothing down here real quick. What a coincidence! I was thinking this is usually time a Twitch notification comes through. Open Twitch on a whim, and hey presto, Atheenon is streaming the Long Dark. Yes, he is. Tear apart those socks as well. Well, Ephedrine, that is awesome. I'm glad you were able to join us for a little while tonight. I know it is super duper late over there where you're at. But sure happy to have you here. I hope you're having a great day. And I hope you continue to have a great day. Let's leave a few more things here. Let's leave the arrowhead. A few of these cattails. Let's leave a little bit of the cloth here. Let's leave the feathers here. They don't weigh much, but you know what? Anything less that we can carry will be good for us. I'm gonna leave a bunch of my teas here. Yeah, we have a few teas. I should have left these down at the, I should have left these down at the old, the Carter Hydro Dam, but I forgot to. There we go. Alright, so we got a little bit of stuff on us now. We'll leave that flare here. Leave some of these torches here. Leave that can. Alright, that gets us down to 35 kilos. That's good. That's good. That's good weight. My day is going fantastic. Fantastic. Eat a little piece of our bear meat. Oh yeah, we got more bear meat over there, but that's okay, we don't need it right now. Alright, let's head over here first. Where does the game get all those mugs from anyway? I know, where does it get all those mugs from? Water Lily, hello, we're doing great. Doing great. Got a lot of fun tonight. We got like 3 hours of Long Dark, a little over 3 hours to play of Long Dark. And we're gonna play a little bit of the Infected again tonight. So we got a lot of fun stuff ahead of us this evening. So, boop-a-doo, grab that. We'll go check out the foreman's house here. I think this is the foreman's house. Yeah, the foreman's retreat. Yep, this is it. Is there anything on the side of the foreman's house? I forget. There's that little thing back there. Nope, nothing there. Alright, let's see what's in here. They're byproducts of the forge. Blue flare. Let's get our lantern out. It's a little bit dark. Oh, there's a tin of sardines on the counter there, though. At 82% even. Wow. That is some good sardines right there. Another pair of shoes. A little piece of cedar. Good God. Another box of matches. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Got another coat. Was that a soda next to the stove? I'll have to go take a peek. Was it a soda next to the stove? I don't see a soda next to the stove here. I don't see one, no. I may just be blind though. That could be true too. Got an old bedroll. Holster that. No, my voice is a little froggy today. Nothing big. It'll get better as I don't do a lot of talking at my job, so I kind of just sit there all day doing my paperwork and stuff. So you know, my voice will get lubricated as we go along, you know what I'm saying? Plus I got my nice big thing of water here. What's your job? Oh, I work at a chain of local tobacco stores. I do all the ordering, receiving, deliveries, that sort of stuff. So, today was order day and payroll today. Today I had to do payroll as well, so that was fun. That was fun. Well, the nice thing about those old bedrolls, Fedrin, is you can break them down and get a lot of cloth out of them. It makes late game cloth nice because you can get a lot of late game cloth. You can find those a lot of times in the little trailers that are scattered throughout the game. So you can go into trailers and get cloth that way. There's a lot. They actually have there's quite a bit of purpose to them. So there's a lot of good stuff you can get out of them, which is nice. Break that down too. All right. So there's nothing else here for us, right? Yeah, I think we got pretty much everything. Got everything under the bed. Yep. All right. But I mean, the bedrolls and the pillows are nice later in the game for those juicy, for getting those juicy cloth drops. So a lot of times I'll go to, say, you know, Mystery Lake, which has like 3 cabins, 3 of those little trailers in it. You'll get a lot of cloth out of those. You can go to the trailers in Coastal Highway and get some cloth out of those. So they're not a complete. It's not a complete waste, but yeah, I wish you could do more with them. That's for sure. That is for sure. All right, let's eat down this can of food, dog food, real quick. It weighs like 0.3 kilos, so we'll eat that. Get some food back that way. There we go. Drop some stuff off in here. We got that crappy pair of shoes. We got a extra coat. Everything else we're wearing. Oops. We'll drop those birch here and cure those while we go and explore. There we go. Lauren, hello, hello. Talking about essential part of my job. So many. I'd say talking is an essential part of my job. So many phone calls. Yeah, I don't really do a lot of phone call stuff. Thank goodness. All right, so we got 3 birch curing here, which is nice. All right. Let's take a drink of water. And then we'll head out. We'll head out. We're going to go over to the area behind us here. And go over to this area over here. Did we check that backpack? Yes, we did. And check out this area over here. We killed the bear up here, so we're good to go there. The bear is no longer an issue. We're gonna go cross one of these scary rope bridges. I don't like these things. These are probably one of the scariest things they've added into the game. I always have to steel myself before I go across. As long as you look down at the bridge and you just kind of keep going forward, you can pretty much walk in a straight line across it. Just be very careful. I don't usually run across these bridges because I'm just too scared to. Okay, now I'll run. Now I'll run just to get off the damn thing. Oh, we got some more birch. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. A few more birch saplings for us. That's always good. You can actually get quite a bit of birch in this zone. It's like 6 to 12 of them, I think, if you look around for them enough. Get our bow out. Sometimes there's a deer up here. We're gonna see if we can store the deer and get ourselves a deer hide. I don't need those rose hips. I've got cooking 5 now, so now I can start avoiding the rose hips and mushrooms. I don't need to get them as much. There's a little cave off to our left here. Sometimes this cave will have a few things in it. Some wood or coal or something. Oh, it has a little box in here for us too. Nice. I remember when they first released this zone, these caves were not warm at all. These caves were not a warm-up spot that you could go into. They were all cold inside, which made this zone very, very strange. It made it pretty creepy because you had to carry firewood with you everywhere just to get warm inside of a cave like that. Since then, they've added warm areas to them, which is nice, but at the same time, if we get 2 deer right close to each other, that would be awesome. Oh, yeah, baby. 1 fire, 2 harvests. Nice. Nice. We just build a fire right in the middle of those guys. Maybe even a Maglin's fire. Nope, no Maglin's today. Wow, that was freaking awesome. Yeah, let's go. Jamir, thank you for the 100 bits. I appreciate that very much, my friend. Those shots. Well, we have bow skill 5, so we can crouch while we're shooting, which helps a lot. Helps a lot to be able to crouch while you're shooting, so. Harvest that dude. Harvest that dude. Nice thing is there's no wolves up here at all.
I think I can use this.
This area has no wolves up here at all. There's a couple deer, a few rabbits. The upper area of Ash Canyon is actually very predator-free. Very predator-free, so makes it very, very, very nice. Sometimes nature giveth, sometimes shooteth you in the head. Let's go with poundage. There we go. I should check how much time I have on my fire. Oh, I still got an hour. Nice. Eat down some deer meat. Yum, 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 yum. Probably should throw some more wood on the fire here. No, I still got 52 minutes.
I need to drop something.
I sure do love new cooking. The new cooking is really great. Because you can do all these extra activities while you're cooking, which really, really helps you out in the long run. It lets you basically maximize your fire, maximize your the different activities you can perform during the fire. And since we got decent weather, we'll throw another cedar on there and another coal on there. Alright, we need to take a nice drink of water. Oh, there's a maple right there, too. Look at that. Boop-a-dee-boo.
Getting dark out here. Time to look for shelter.
Well, we'll cook up the meat we can before that goes out. Oh, yeah, look at that sunset, boys and girls. Look at that sunset. Red sky in morning, sailor take warning, isn't it? Red sky at night, sailor's delight.
Feels like something is sapping my energy.
And if you use the pots, your fire, it takes way less time to cook stuff if you're using the pots, so. And all these are little tiny pieces anyway, so.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
I know it is. Holy crap. Holy shnikes. But yes, using the pots really helps with that cooking. It cuts down... The pots do two things. It cuts down the overall cooking time, and it also makes it so that your meat will take longer to burn once it has cooked. So it has sort of a double value to you to use the pots. A shortened cooking time and a longer period of time you have until you have to take it off the fire, because you don't want the meat to burn on the fire either. That's not good either. So. Oh, there goes my torch. I had a feeling that was gonna blow out. I'll really have to walk all the way down here to get around this. Wow, it is really dark. I'll give you guys night vision. It's really dark out here. It's super dark. At least we got a couple more deer hides now. That's always a good thing. I can barely see. This is what I'm seeing right there, boys and girls. That's what you're seeing. I can barely see. I know where I'm going, thank goodness, but damn, it is dark out. See when we hit the warm spot here. Okay, there's the warm. Let's back up to the cold. Drop all of our meat out here.
fingers feel numb.
I know they do, buddy. Then we'll drop our hides and all that. Get our bedroll down. There we go. Drink our water. I streamed last week, first time in a while. Ooh, nice. Well, I don't know if I've gotten and followed you, Lauren. Let me go see if I've given you a follow yet. And please, people, go give Lauren a follow. Yes, I got you. I followed you. What is that a clip of? I don't even know what that is a clip of. I don't even know from that. I don't even know. But give Lauren a follow, boys and girls. Playing some hard space shipbreaker. Wow. Now that's a storm out there, boys and girls. That is a nasty, 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 nasty storm. I guess we'll organize our stuff while that storm rage is on. Woo! Holy shnikes. That sounds bad out there. So we got a pretty hefty storm going on out there. What's our clothing looking like? I guess I'll repair that. Okay, there, the storm went away. Okay, cool. Let's eat up these little pieces of meat we got. Laka, some long dark for your birthday. Oh, well, I've streamed once or twice in my life just for friends. Thinking about established a streaming format, but I'd probably just be chatting kind of thing, talking about news concerning my field of work. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, you know, there's room for everybody, Ephedrine. There's room for everybody and everything, So I definitely say go for it if you're feeling so inclined. Go for it. There's a lot of room out there for everybody. But happy birthday, Laka. I hope you're having a fabulous, fabulous day. And things are going good. Am I in the mine area? No, actually, I am just beyond the area where the bear spawns. In, here in, Ash Canyon. I'm not close to the mine yet. Not close to the mine yet. I'm gonna take these. That's good weight. I'm gonna actually drop these down there too. So I'm gonna scavenge from there, I think. Grab one piece of meat. Let's go. Well, Laka, happy birthday. Very much. Oh my goodness. Super Fudge Cookie just gifted a tier 1 sub to Laka. Happy birthday, Laka. Welcome to the Aft Pack, my friend. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Aft Pack. For 4 months.
They have given 2 gift subs in the channel.
So we are heading down towards the area that is right above the, I don't know what you call it, the fishing hut here in Ash Canyon. You can actually mountain goat up to the little cabin that we're going to, but I just never bother. I just climb down to it. I like climbing down to it and chilling out a little bit. Lots of good sticks here. There's some rabbits that are over there too, probably. There's a campfire right up here. That's kind of nice. Grab some more sticks. Always grab the sticks. You can drop them if you don't need them. Whoops. Stick. What do we got here? We found our first can opener! We found a can opener. Oh, there's a bunny wabbit. Hello, Mr. Bunny. Hello, Mr. Bunny Wab. Alright, we're gonna check off to the right here. Sometimes there's some birch up here. And this is also one of the locations that can have a Polaroid at it. So we're going to check here for the Polaroid as well. Let's get this 3 birch. And we'll check for the Polaroid over here. There's 2 Polaroids in this zone. One of the spots you can find it sometimes, there'll be like a little box over here that'll have it, but it doesn't have it today. So, Atreyu, hello, hello. How you doing, Atreyu?
Pack is getting kind of heavy.
Oh shoot, hold on. Hold on a second. I was trying to give Atreyu a shout out there. There we go, and I hit the wrong button. There we go. Go check out Atreyu. Last playing from the Long Dark.
Escape this cold.
Friend. Look at them. Congregation of the Damned. Get out of here.
Congregation of the Damned. Get out of here. Like that confidence. Get out of here. Get out of here. Go give Atreyu a follow, boys and girls, and Lauren as well.
Never felt so cold in my life.
I know. We're very cold. Very, very cold. We'll have to drop some sticks when we get up here to the rope, but we'll be climbing back up it, so I'm not too worried about that. I guess I should reserve my sprint. Sort of like reserving your chaos. Reserve your chaos. We reserve our sprint. Alright. Well, there's the rope. I'm gonna drop a whole bunch of these sticks at the top of it. Boop-a-doo. Sticks are always good, boys and girls. You can have 1 or 100. It doesn't matter. You want to pick up the sticks. Until you basically can't sprint anymore. And if you come to a rope you need to climb, you can just go, oh, look at that. I'm a little bit heavy, so I'll just drop some of my 49 sticks that I picked up. Actually, I'll drop most of them. Boom. There we go, and now we aren't heavy anymore. There we go. Oh, look at that. We can stop and get those too. I'll get those on the way up. This is a 2 climb rope, so we'll stop and get those on the way up. This isn't Long Dark. It's a game of pickup sticks. It has a survival element to it. Exactly. Exactly. It's not really the Long Dark. It's just an extended game of pickup sticks. Shower thought. I don't know how Will and Astrid managed to down a full bag of chips in one sitting. I mean, I did regularly in the past, but now I'm completely full after half a bag. Yeah, as you get older, it gets harder to do that. It does get harder to do that. Choking down that whole bag in one sitting gets a little rough. Now, if I get I'm hoping to get a thin wool sweater. Oh, yes. Is it good? Is it good? 55%. Yes. Yes, we got another thin wool sweater. Nice. And another pair of combat pants, which we don't need. Some dog food. There's my rope. Some more beans. A little more food. Some matches. Next update, they'll add some Tums. A book to burn. Yes! We have another pair of combat pants, which we don't really need. And we have ourselves another thin wool sweater, so we can get rid of that plaid sweatshirt that we've had forever. Are flare shells useful for something? Well, if you have a flare gun, yes, they are. If you have a flare gun, they're very useful for lots of things. Flare shells Flare shells, Skylit, are one of the few things that if you shoot them at a charging bear or a wolf, it'll scare them away. Or a moose, even. It's one of the few things that moose are actually afraid of as well. So they're very, very, very useful. I have not gone and got them yet.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I have not gone and gotten those yet. We decided to come down here first and get this taken care of before we went and did that. Because we gotta travel all the way around and all the way up over there. Right now, we're right above the, there's the fishing hut right down there. That's the fishing hut. And then that's the way up to, the angler's den over there. I guess I could take this stuff to cure and just take it to the angler's den and drop it. I could do that. That might be an actual good idea. I'm only at 36 kilos. I could probably drop down there and do that. It's only midday. Let's eat our piece of meat. Drink some water. Sleep for a little bit. I think this would be a good idea, boys and girls. Because this way, everything will be at the angler's den for us. That only puts us at 37 kilos. Alright, let's do that. We're gonna climb down, go to the angler's den, and then work our way back up. I think that's the smart move for us, because then we don't have to worry about coming back here for the deer hides, the birch, the maple, the guts. We'll have it all down there ready to go for us, so. Well, you just affirmed that I die pretty fast in real life, in real life Ash Canyon, without a GPS and all. Wish you could get a train running in Long Dark for quick travel. That would be crazy. That'd be fun, but it'd be crazy. Like the train only operates during the aurora. Got a little bit of stank on me, so I'm probably gonna attract some wolfie boys. Gotta keep an eye out for the moose, too. A moose can spawn right down in this area down here. I think I only have one flare shell left. Yeah, I only got one flare shell left right now. Hey, Mrs. Honeypot. Hello, hello. How are you, darling? Or fix up a car, time to forge some pistons. That'd be kind of cool. Tired, but you can't seem to sleep. I run into that too every once in a while. I've actually been doing pretty good lately, Miss Honeypot. I put myself on a schedule where I'm in bed by 10:30, lights out at 11. I've been trying to get up at the same time every morning, and it's helping me a lot. It's helping me get in that circadian rhythm kind of stabilized. So I'm not so off all the time. Which is very nice. Because I have a hard time sleeping too. Got a hard time sleeping too sometimes, so.
Can't feel my feet.
Yeah, well, and see, my thing is that my maximum lateness I want to be in bed is 10. If I can get, or 10:30. If I can get in bed before 10:30, that's great. But at 10:30, I have no electronic, all electronics go off. I read my book for a half hour, and then I go to bed. I have lights out at 11. And so that usually helps me a bunch. Daddy Ray, 4G! 4G! Thank you, Daddy Ray, for the follow there. I appreciate that very much, my friend. I'm still using my young body's capability to the fullest. Sleep till 3 a.m.
So cold.
Sleep by 3 a.m., up by 9.
Just want to lay down.
Yeah. You know, Fedrin, I can't do that anymore. My body rebels so much against me when I try stuff like that. My body's like, yeah, nice try, buddy. My body's like, no. My body's like, no. You get away with that. You could get away with that 20 years ago, but not now. My body's been whispering at me for quite a while. You need to change. Atheenon, you need to change. So yeah, my body's been whispering at me for a while now, so I'm feeling a lot better though. Just in the last couple days, when I just started doing that this week, and in the last couple days I'm feeling a little more energetic. Not feeling as bad as I was, so I've changed a few things with my diet too, so I've been trying to cut out as much caffeine, carbs, that sort of stuff as I can from my diet, just to make life a little easier on me too. So a lot of good changes for me. So August is my month of change. You know what's odd about sleep routines? What's odd about sleep routines? But I want to know. I want to know what's odd about them. Alright, let's drop the hides here. When I was little, God, that was like a million years ago. Mom would have you in bed at a certain time. Yep. Yep, Mom would always have me in bed at a certain time. She'd be like, lights out. And I'd be in bed at a certain time whether I was tired or not. Then again, though, I was doing a lot more stuff back then. By 8, 9 o'clock at night, I was exhausted from everything I was doing. And you gotta also remember back then, Miss Honeypot, we didn't have like electronic stuff we didn't have electronic stuff to kind of distract us back then either. There's so many distractions in the world today. We didn't have that stuff back then either. We pretty much played till it was dark, and then it was like, oh, I guess it's time to go to bed because it's not light out anymore. Alright, so I got some cattails in there. Put a little more cloth in there because I got cloth up top. Actually, let's cancel. Let's take all the cloth out. Put the feathers in there. Put that can opener in there. The can opener I'm going to break down in a piece of metal. I have an extra pot here too, look at that. And I got some sticks here. Okay, I want to break down that can opener real quick. Yeah, my mom was a real big believer in bedtimes. So we had to set bedtime every single night. Alright, let's dump the cloth in here. Dump the leathers in there. Let's put the tinder plugs in there because I don't need those anymore. Let's leave some matches behind. leave that book in there too. Leave those in there. Leave that in there. Leave the pills here. All right. Got an extra arrowhead on me, so I'll leave that here. Leave the blue flare here too. Take the cattails out of there. I'm gonna put the cattails in here. Most of those in there. The canned food, I think I'm gonna eat. I think I'll eat most of the canned food. Especially the stuff that's already gone. When we get to our age when sleep starts needing a schedule again, yeah. Yeah, you know, I almost wish, Mrs. Honeypot, that I had, like, put myself on sleep schedules more when I was younger. Because I think it'd be easier to have sort of a set schedule now than I do. I think I sort of shortchanged myself by not doing that. And so I wish I had a little bit more back then, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, you can't go back and fix the things in your youth, that's for dang sure. The things from your youth that you wish you could change, you can't change now, so... Alright, so it's getting pretty dark. Got everything we need. I wanted to leave that blue flare here, too. There we go. Let's get over by our bed. We'll sharpen up our knife real quick. Then we'll sleep, and then we'll head back up and go to the gold mine. Well, I mean, we have to circle back by the bear spawn, by the mining camp, to pick up our stuff that we left there. But we'll swing by the mining camp, pick up our stuff, and then we'll head to the gold mine, because I got plenty of weight now. I got plenty of weight to pick up things. So I think I'm down below, where I need to be. Yeah, I'm only at 30 kilos right now, and I can go up to 40, so we're in decent shape to do that. Alright. Drink our water. Now we're nice and tired. There we go. We'll get a nice 10 hours of sleep. I've been such a night hawk. Yeah, you know, for me, Laka, I've always been a night owl too. I've always been a night owl too, which has been really, it's been really hard for me to, like, set my sleep schedule, because I've always been a night owl. I've always been a night owl, and for me, that's probably the hardest thing is getting a sleep schedule together where I'm not, you know, staying up all night. We're on day 89. We got 11 days to go. 11 days to go. So we're almost there. There we go. Now it's nice and light out. Let's drop this wood here. Let's eat up a couple cans of our food. I start getting productive by 2 a.m. if I'm actively doing something. Yeah, 2 a.m. is kind of my cutoff, Ephedrine. If I can make it past 2, I can stay up all night. If I fall asleep before 2 a.m., then I'm no good. Then I am no good to anybody. Alright, 30.79. That's pretty dang good, actually. Sharpen that up one more time. Your cutoff's about 4. Alright, well we can throw that in there, make it go bye-bye. Drink a little water, and then we head out! Alright. I actually like taking that little loop. Gives me a chance to get all that good stuff and then head back over here to the bear area. Boop-a-doo-doo, ba-doop-a-doo. There's lots of wolves over in that area there. There's like 5 wolves that patrol that area over there. 4 to 5. Usually on... at any given time, there'll be 4 to 5 wolves over there. That's why I usually snake over this way. Now, one thing a lot of people don't know is there's a nice little fire barrel here. So if you get cabin fever in here, for whatever reason, you can make a fire there and sleep by the fire barrel, make a snow shelter, strip off your clothes, sleep in a snow shelter by the fire barrel. It'll never, ever, ever, ever get blown out. So as long as you got firewood, you're good to go. It's a very nice little fire barrel. It saved my butt a couple of times. Now, we killed a bunch of the wolves up here before, so I don't think we'll have to face them again. But it's been a few days since we came up here, so maybe we'll have to face them again. I'm not sure. We didn't touch any of them, so they're gonna take a while to despawn. I guess we'll see when we get up here, right? Hear him huffing and puffing. Ugh.
Can't feel my hands.
There's a wolf right there. Coming in hot.
Too cold to think.
I usually try to take this highest route here. Oh, I missed it. Trying to take this highest route here so I can see what's up over here, because the wolves will hide in that little thicket. Alice, how you doing? And usually there's like 3 to 4 wolves over here too, which is really a pain in the butt. I don't see any wolves at the moment. I'll grab the cattails. Hey, Bacon Barbecue! How you doing, buddy? Hey, there's my old bow. I laid that down next to the wolf that I killed with it. How you doing, Bacon Barbecue? Hope you're having a great day, my friend. We are headed to the gold mine right now. Gonna be a gold mine, I tell you, a gold mine. I am doing pretty fantabulous. Pretty darn spiffy. Well, welcome to the stream. I keep an eye out for the wolves still. I killed a bunch when I was up here before, but... What's my weight? Oh, it's only 31. Good. Good, good, good. Woo! Let's get into the cave. We're very cold right now. Very cold. We already killed the bear at the other end, so we're good to go there. Oh, I forgot there's a waterfall in this cave. Huh. Forgot there's a waterfall in here. We found our second thin wool sweater, which was awesome.
Goddamn freezing.
Get all of our clothing back on. There we go. Oh, we picked up all the stuff in here already, so we can just move along. I know, I don't have a second pair of undies. That's the only thing I'm missing. And it's going to get progressively harder and harder to find undies as we go along, because they're all going to just be destroyed. Undies wear down pretty dang quick, so we'll probably never have a second pair in this run. I didn't go very early to Coastal Highway, and Coastal Highway has a high chance of having underwear in it, and I never went there, so chances of us getting a second pair of underwear is pretty low. I mean, overall, though, underwear give you, what, like 1 degree? So what's the difference between having 24, 25 degrees and 26 degrees? Not that much. It's a very nominal difference, so... I do like now that if you climb up a rope with a lantern, it's still lit on the other side. I love that. I want some rabbit skin undies. That's what I want, baby. I want some rabbit skin undies, my friends. That would be freaking awesome. We could make them rabbit skin undies. I'd be a happy little camper. Now that is the way to the gold mine. We're actually going to head over this direction, though, because we need to go. Okay, we need to go collect our gear from the miners' camp that we left there before we made our circle around. And then we're also going to want to pick up our bear hide. I don't think I need to get the guts. I think I can leave the guts, but I'll get the bear hide. Maybe grab a little more meat. So I have some food. We killed the bear here. By the way, if you want to kill this bear, the best way to do it is to get down on this little ledge here. And you can sneak your way around up to the top of this. And then you can hunt the bear in safety, because he can't get up on this little ledge. He may want to, but he can't. He can't get his way up there, so... A little pro tip there. This bear's not hard to hunt. You just got to get up on that little ledge, and you're good to go. And this, by the way, is an indoor area. For some reason, this is an indoor area. I don't know why. It acts like an indoor cave anyway.
Freezing.
For some strange reason or another. But we'll go down to the miners' camp. We'll get that stuff. We'll probably rest there for a couple hours. Probably 2 or 3 hours. Get our warmth back. And then we'll head out and we'll head up and across that bridge there. We'll have all of our stuff on us at that point, though. Boop-a-da-doo. Sometimes there'll be a deer up in this area right between these rocks here. Oh, there he is right there. Oh, there's a couple deer up there. Wow, look at that. There's 2 deer up there today. Very nice. Sometimes there's also a body or something that's right over on the other side of this rock. I don't know if it's there today. Nope, I don't see it. Sometimes there'll be a body or a backpack over here, I think. But it's not there today. Curing stuff in a confined space like mountain tears up must be hella stinky. This cave's probably the best. Yes, that cave is very nice for curing stuff in. No stinkity poos. Alright, we got the birch here curing. Actually, we're gonna sleep here for a couple hours, so I'm gonna leave that curing. Alright, what do we got in here? I got that pair of shoes to rip down. Got some torches to rip down. Just gonna load everything onto us, see what we can carry.
Too much stuff to carry.
That's a lot of stuff. That is a lot of stuff, boys and girls. Let's rip those apart. Alright, oh, I have this extra coat on me, too. Harvest that up. Repair that. I guess I'm just gonna sleep here tonight. You're off to bed, Mrs. Honeypot. Have a good night. Have a good night, Mrs. Honeypot. Okay, I got 1 liter of water left. I'm gonna save that until we're ready to go to bed. Let's break down the torches. Enjoy your sleep and enjoy the rest of your week as well, Mrs. Honeypot. Thank you for coming by. Bye. Isn't it better to save clothes just in case you get mauled? Maybe. most of the stuff that's gonna get mauled, if I get mauled though, barbecue bacon, most of the stuff that's gonna get mauled is gonna be rabbit skin, moose skin, rabbit skin, deer skin, moose skin. So basically everything that's gonna get mauled, if it gets mauled, is stuff I just replace it with. This inside stuff will never get hit by a bear or anything. That stuff, it would take a very, very, very unfortunate set of circumstances for that stuff to take damage. It's not likely to happen. It could happen. I'm not saying it couldn't. I'm just saying it's very unlikely that that's ever going to happen. I do like to keep my wool toques. I usually keep all the wool toques that I find, just because I find it abhorrent to break them down. So I usually keep all the wool toques that I find. Oh, those still are not cured. What am I doing picking those up? Boop. But most other clothing, I just break it down for cloth. I drop all those, that puts me at 39. I got 3 reclaimed wood. I have a book to start a fire, 2 cedar and 5 coal to make a fire with, so that's good. I'm super tired. Let's eat a little bit of our... Let's eat our tin of sardines. I do have cooking 5, by the way, so I don't have to worry about... suffering due to, I don't have to worry about the parasites and that sort of stuff. So right now, we're on day 90, exactly. We've got carcass harvesting, cooking 5, archery 5, fire starting's on the way to 4, mending is almost halfway through 3, and ice fishing's at 2 because I read a book. Rifle, firearm, revolver, and gunsmithing, of course, are at 1 because in Interloper, you have no need for those at all. Those are garbage. Those are garbage skills. Alright. Let's sleep, and then we'll get up and make a fire and make a little bit of water before we go. Even if you only wear 1 layer, like undies. Well, the undies, the thing is that any animal that attacks you will only hit the outside clothing. This is your outside hat, this is your outside coat, then it goes to that one, then that, then that.
So thirsty I can't think
So
straight.
if you don't have any coats, that's the outside item. Right now, that's our outside item, that's our outside item. Gloves are always on the outside. Boots cover up the socks, so if you don't have boots, your socks can get hit. Your outside pants cover your inside pants, which then cover your underwear. And the moose-hide satchel protects the ear wrap, because the moose-hide satchel's outside. So you only really have, what, 1, 2, you have 6 outside slots that get hit. That's the moose-hide, that's this slot here, that slot there, the boots, the gloves, the outside coat, and the outside hat. So let's say you only wear 1 pants on the inside, will that get attacked? Yes. If I did not have those there, these are now my outside pants. If I didn't have those, these are now my outside pants. If I don't have those, my legs are taking direct damage from the nastiness. If I didn't have either of these coats, then my sweater is the outside thing. So, yeah, we got our full set, Cool K. So we got 25 degree warmth bonus. We could get one better if we had another pair of undies, but we don't, so we can't get that, which kind of sucks. So, drink a little bit of water. We're gonna go outside and make a fire real quick. I'm gonna grab this wood, because I'm gonna use this wood to make a fire to make some water in. Yes, the crampons can get hit in a struggle. The nice thing about crampons now, though, is you can repair them. You can repair the crampons with, I think it's 2 pieces of metal and a, I think it's 2 pieces of metal and a toolkit repairs your crampons now. So 2 pieces of metal and your repair kit, you can get back condition on the crampons. So the crampons are actually really nice in a sense to wear on the outside because you can repair them. I personally just wear them on the inside because I'm like, yeah, I don't really care.
Turned out pretty well.
I can't remember if I searched that. I did not search this first aid kit.
What have we here?
Oh, I got an emergency. What? Hold on a second. I got an emergency stim? I've never got that there before. What in the actual... What? This is Interloper. There's not supposed to be an emergency stim in there. That is not supposed to happen. I have never got one there before in Interloper. That makes the possibility of now... That now makes the possibility of, what, 13 stims in a emergency, in an Interloper file now? Because you got a stim here in Hush River, not in Hush River Valley, but you got a stim in Mountain Town. At least 2 stims in Broken Railroad, possibility of 3, so we'll count it as 2, so that's 3. 4, 5. Coastal Highway has one in the cave. 6, 7, 8, 9. I believe there's one in Black Rock. There's one in Ash Canyon, so that's 10. 11, so that makes a possibility of 12 stims? Okay. Interesting. I'm liking it.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
I was gonna leave some water here for myself, because why not? Can you repair crampons? Yes, you can. You can repair the crampons with 2 pieces of metal.
Looks like I made it through another night.
and a repair kit. So yeah, 2 pieces of metal and a repair kit lets you repair them. Yeah, I've never seen that before, Jamir. And you notice it was not. You notice that when I got that stim, it was not. There was no image of it on my screen, which makes me think it's a glitch. Because I've never seen one there before.
Feels like a lot of gear.
The chances there is stim pickings. Tyler! Hello, hello. Yes, I got the advanced workbench and the circular saw. So I got 2 booyah items.
Something's gotta go.
So I got 2 very nice items. Okay, I can drop that. I do not need the antiseptic. Heck no. Heck no. Heck no to the no, no, no. Well, the VOD's up here on Twitch, and the YouTube video will be out tomorrow for that, so... I found the revolver bullets in HRV they didn't display properly. Yeah, exactly. Which makes me believe that those things are not technically meant to be in the game. They just accidentally are. Okay, so I got the birch. I got my stuff. Got everything I need. Oh, I can drop the can. And take 1 more liter of water. I have not found the friendly AI yet. No, I've only been to 4 towns, so... I have not found Mr. Friendly AI as of yet. Alright, boys and girls, off to the great blue yonder here. Oh, I forgot I need to leave weight for that bear hide and the deer hide. Shoot. I'm gonna have to drop some stuff. Forgot about that. I need to be able to climb. I'll carry him along with me. Yeah, in not in this game, Ephedrine. We're talking about the Infected. In the Infected, they added a friendly AI who will do tasks for you around camp. He's not in town, but in one of those farmstead warehouses. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'll have to go find him. And also, isn't there a truck that you can find as well, Tyla? Isn't there a truck that you can find as well in the game? At least I think there is, anyway. Yeah, we're about 7-8 over. Should be around town, but not in town. Okay. Ooh, this does not look good, boys and girls. This looks like a storm's gonna come up on us at any moment. Okay, let's just go. Let's just go. Like on the outskirts of a town. Okay. Just keep. I haven't seen it. I have not. I mean, I've been around 4 of the towns so far, Tyla, and I've not seen evidence of it. And I mean, I've searched in and out. You know, I go around all the buildings and stuff. So I haven't seen it yet. It'll probably be pretty apparent when I actually find the dang thing. Knowing my luck, Tyla, it'll be on the village furthest away from me. It'll be as far away from my base as possible. It's big and red, okay. Well, then I probably can't miss it. I don't know if you have to stay on those or not, but I do not want to risk it. Oh, there's a rope right here. That's the rope I need. Yay, I got myself my rope, boys and girls. That's the rope that we need to tie off to get down to the gold mine. Sweet! We don't have to go steal the other rope. Too heavy. Do I have any... No, I've not found any Polaroids yet. Not found a single Polaroid. Now, there should be some birch and maple over here as well. There usually is on the way to the gold mine, so... We'll see if it's here. Now, it looks like... Oh, there's a birch there. There's a... Is that a maple over there? Oh, there's a couple birch here. And there's a campfire over there, too. See, there's a birch right over there.
Wait.
So cold, I'm warming up again. He's always so cold, he's warming up again. Hey, there's a can of dog food. Maybe we'll find the fabled bearskin coat up here. Just maybe. Maybe we'll find it. I don't think we will, but we might. Got dinner running around to do. All right, barbecue. Have a good one, Bacon Barbecue. We'll see you later on, my friend. I always make it to this point in Ash Canyon, but can't get across the swinging bridges. Oh, no. Why not? Do you not like heights that much? Well, you know you can go the other way. You can go the other way because there's a rope that'll lead you up there. Well, just look straight ahead. Don't look down. I gotta look down, so close your eyes, Tyler. Close your eyes right now. I'll tell you when I'm across. Isn't the rope climb an exit-only location for the mine? I think you can get up to it from the moose area. We'll check, Ephedrine, because I don't have to take the. I have a climbing rope on me already, so we don't have to take it. Good God, this is such a gorgeous zone. Such a gorgeous zone. Look at that beautiful panoramic out there. There's the Wolf Head overlook right over there. Got one more rope bridge to cross. I'm well across the other one now, so that's good. Got a couple of maples. Now sometimes there'll be a Polaroid up here as well. Next to one of the little posts, there'll be a little box sometimes. Yeah, I'm not sure if that rope climb is the exit-only location or not. I don't go here very often, Ephedrine, and usually I'm in this way and going out the other, so I don't really look at it a lot, but I think you can climb up the ropes by the moose there, and then you can climb up and then drop a rope and get down, but I'm not 100% sure. We'll check it out. We'll do it for science. All right, I'm climbing over, Tyler. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. I hate the creakiness of them. It's so freaky. It's so freaky being creaky. And we're over. We're over it. We're over the rope bridge. Although I gotta cross this log bridge now, too. Gotta cross the log bridge, but I'm not gonna look down. I'm just looking straight ahead, so. Now, I will say, Tyler, I am gonna stop at the Wolf Jaw overlook here and take a peek and just kind of look at it. Because it is quite beautiful. There's the wolf head or wolf jaw overlook. Well, we can't see very much right now because it's pretty wow, what a zone. What a freaking zone. You can't look down on the stupid bridge either, Mort. I get it. I totally get it. Now, up ahead of us here, boys and girls, is a warm cave where we're gonna sleep. There's also a possibility of a bearskin bedroll, and there's also or bearskin coat, I mean, and there's also a stem coming up as well. The stem up here is a little hard to see because it kind of sits out on the side of a little snow cliff. Imagine Long Dark in VR. Wow, that would be crazy. I don't know if I could do that, Ephedrine. Yeah, you know, Sintis, I'd take him too. I'd take bridges over Timberwolves any day. I hate the frickin' Timberwolves. So sometimes there's a bearskin coat that spawns right over in here. I personally have never found it. But it's supposed to be right in this area somewhere. This is actually a warm little cave here you can chill in if you want to. But we're actually gonna push on because there's actually an actual cave up ahead of us as well. So we're gonna actually push on to the other cave up here.
So cold.
I know, buddy.
Just gonna lay down for a bit.
He is always so cold. Sometimes there'll be a box right here that'll have a Polaroid in it. I don't see it there, though. Now, the stem is usually right around this corner here. Right here on the snow. That's where the actual stem is in this zone. It's the weirdest stem location I've ever seen. Every other stem location makes some sort of sense except for that one. Why would somebody drop it there on the snowbank? I don't get it.
This gear's starting to slow me down.
This coat can spawn to the right of the first cave's entrance. Yeah, I've never found. Oh wow, there's another rope in here too. Couple pieces of coal. Ooh. He sounds so bored. Sounds so bored, folks. He sounds sad. He's like, I'm just a sad man. Wow, we are super duper heavy. We'll have to drop some stuff before we head down. I'm gonna take a quick break while we warm up in the cave here, boys and girls. I'll be right back. I just gotta go potty real quick. Be back in 2 and just like Chuck Woolery. 2 and 2, folks. 2 and 2. Not quite 2 and 2, but hey, you know, I hope you all had a good little break. All right, so drop those in here to cure. Let's actually warm up for a minute. I think I'll just take a little snoozy poos for just a second here. Actually, I'll just pass time in my bedroll for a second. There we go. There we are. Now we'll go drop the rope. And then, Tyler, I'll show you, I think, I'll show you where I think you can climb up to this, okay? Because the rope down to the gold mine is right over here. Oh, there's a birch up here, too. So here's the rope drop that we're going to put down. Oh, look, there's a blue flare. Alright, so there's our way down. Now, if you keep going over here, I believe you can. Ooh, I almost fell there. That would have been bad. So sometimes if you, well, It used to be it was a lot harder to find a rope to put down there, and so sometimes you had to come over here and grab this rope. I'd find a civilization mode pretty cool, like civilization just left from where you're staying, so you get all the loot. Super full Milton houses, Black Rock Infirmary filled to the brim with medical supplies. But then the world is even colder, making travel a real challenge. Eventually, food runs out at one location. Well, that's sort of what Pilgrim's like. So here's this rope here. See, I think you can go down this rope, and then you can go over and around and down, because that's where the moose can spawn down there. So I think you can get up here without having to cross the bridges. It's a double climb to get up here, but I believe you can do it. You have to climb up from the moose area, then you have to climb up. No, it's triple rope. You have to climb up from the moose area, then another rope, then the final rope. So I think it's a triple climb up. So you better have some snow shelter or something along with you, because you're gonna have to rest at some point. Or you could probably stim your way to the top if you really wanted to. You could probably stim up if you wanted. We'll take a look at it when we go through the gold mine and exit out the other side. Oh, another birch. I think I did that before with Go-Go energy drink. Yeah. And then once you get up here, even if you don't have a rope yet, that triple rope climb ended my 100-day interloper. First time trying to get to the gold mine. Oh no. Yeah, it's not an easy climb, boys and girls. Oh, there's a deer here. Look at that.
Never felt so cold in my life.
Always gotta check the mag lens. I'm just gonna use this flare. Oh no, it ended that 100-day interloper. That sucks. This deer probably won't have much meat on him, but at least we'll get a hide and gut off of him, so. Or a hide and a couple of guts, actually. Oh, he's got 1.3 kilos on him. That's pretty good.
It's making me feel tired.
Pretty sexy. That's pretty nice. Look at that. That'll be ready to eat. Let's do have a little bit of water on here. There we go. Back to the cave, boys and girls. Back to the cave. You will do what I say when I say get back to the cave. Yeah, Deefa, I would not recommend doing the triple rope
Back is getting
climb.
kinda heavy.
It's a shortcut, but you have to be very prepared to do it. I wouldn't do that triple rope climb, Deefa, unless I had a bearskin bedroll and plenty of materials for a snow shelter. Because then it's possible. There's a possibility you could do it then. But without that, I'd be like, no. Not even gonna try. Not even gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna save that till tomorrow. I was gonna eat my way through some weight. I should have probably cooked up that one coffee, but oh well. I think I actually had an interloper, Deefa, that started here in Ash Canyon and was like, oh, I'll try the triple rope climb. Bad idea. Bad idea. Yeah. Wasn't the best idea in the world, let's put it that way. Last little time till it gets light out. Well, we'll sleep a little bit longer. Wait till the moon touches the bottom there, till the bottom crescent. There we go. Eat that. Drink that. We can always make more water, so if we have to dump something, we'll dump water. Dropped all your wood and cloth to make the third climb and couldn't get back down. Ooh, that's painful right there, my friend. Alright, I got some coal and a cedar. Let's see how far over. I gotta drop 2 kilos of something. Let's drink some water. Eat some food. We'll eat up as many cattails as we can. We're like right on the cusp. We just need to get light enough that we can climb. We need to drop basically 1.87. So let's drop a liter of that. So 1.82. If I drop a little bit of cloth, will that help me? I could drop the torch. So I could always make another torch. Drop the can. God, we're so close. I can drop that last little... I could drink that. That'll probably go away. Drop all that. I drop 1 coal. There we go. Alright, we're good to climb. Let's go! We're good to climb, boys and girls. We're good to climb. I got all my hides, my guts, all that good stuff on me. Got all my birch, my maples. Got everything I want on me. Now we just have to climb down. I vividly remember edging to the perfect way for climbing by dropping a single pill of antibiotics. Yeah, you can do that too. The sucky thing is if there's a storm out, you can actually start dropping weight and then start gaining weight because the storm is making your clothes wet and heavy. That's like the worst case scenario. That absolutely sucks when that happens. You're like, really? Now I gotta drop more stuff? Jeez Louise. But yes, there's lots of little things you can drop here and there. All I had to drop was 1 piece of coal. We'll get more coal inside this mine, so I'm not worried about that. Some friendly little bunny rabs going, hey Atheenon, how's it going, bud? I said, hello, dinner.
I might have to drop some gear.
Hello, dinner. And a couple rabbit hides never hurt having those. A few more birch here. Have they changed wolf mechanics? You know, they haven't really changed them that I've noticed, but they do. If you don't get on a flat area, they can do that little angling thing at the last moment. Yes. You got to be very careful in how you approach the wolves, and you don't want them. You want to force them to charge you by drawing your bow. Don't let them get close enough that they just start charging you on their own. Because then they will do a lot of zigging and zagging. If you force them to charge you, they'll usually charge and straighten out somewhere along the line. But having them just charge you on their own is never a good idea. I don't know if that's a change they've made, but I've definitely noticed them doing that a little bit more, yes. I mean, there's been no patch notes for something like that, but Who knows? They could have just modified the AI a little bit and set them loose on it. Set them loose on the world. Which wouldn't surprise me in the least bit.
Too cold to think.
I know it's very cold, my friend. Very cold. You'll be okay, though. Trust me. Trust me when I say you'll be okay. And as we say in Warsaw, have a nice day. Nothing there. Yeah, they are acting a little bit different. I don't know if it's an intentional thing or if it's a bug in the AI. I have no idea. Atreyu, have a great rest of your day. We'll see you later on, Atreyu. Have a good one, my friend. But Deefa, I'm right there with you. I've had a few incidences where they've done that to me too, so you are not alone. We got a little lantern oil, that's good. Red lantern's running down a little bit, a little more coal. Another book to start burning. Now in here, you want to take off your shoes and socks, just because this water will make them wet.
Feet are drenched.
As he just said, my feet are drenched. So you want to take your sockies off and your shoes, because they'll get wet otherwise. All right. Well. Hey, look, there's a nice torch.
Damn it. Up to my ankles.
Up to my ankles. Yes, it is. That's why you have no shoes or socks on, sir. Too bad I can't see my ankles. Oh, I can see my footsteps in the water, though. That's interesting. I can see my footsteps in the water. That's kind of cool. It's sort of like I'm the it's sort of like I'm the Dark Walker. I can see my footsteps in the water right there. Figured I'd check over there first. So here's the money, baby. Here's the money for us. Got a Mackinac jacket, which is garbage. We got crampons. The technical backpack. There's this little note. Food. Can. Tinder plug. A little accelerant. Another box of matches. That's always nice. Ah, he's dead. He's dead, Jim. If you click leave it on the backpack, will it be gone forever? No, it just sets it back down. If you leave it, it'll just put it back down on the ground if you don't pick it up. It doesn't go bye-bye forever, though. It don't go bye-bye forever. Thank goodness. Because if it went bye-bye forever, that would really suck. Really, really suck.
That did it.
Alright, let's throw the fur on there, the reclaims. Alrighty, let's drop down our hides. There we go. Now we have a 45 kilo carry weight. Woo! So the back way is also a way in and not just an exit. Well, the back way Hey, oh my goodness, I'll tell you that in just a second, Tyler. Cats in Coat, welcome, 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 everybody, welcome to the stream. That's X3. Gotta always do that. How you doing, Cats in Coat? Go give Cats in Coat a follow, boys and girls.
Oh my gosh. Can I talk to them? Can I like give them money?
I don't know. That does not look like Long Dark.
$1.
That looks like something
$1.
completely different than Long Dark. I don't know what that is, but it's something completely different from Long Dark. A very tiny verb, acidic virus, Koru and Thistle, Tina Bug, Packer Backer. Welcome, welcome. Such a random clip from Calico. Oh, it looked like a kitty cat. Was it a kitty cat game? Trooper Mari! I don't know. Well, welcome to all of Cats in Coat. I always want to say Cats in Coats. Cat in Coats. Cats in Coats. Cats in Coats. Welcome to all your viewers. I hope you guys are having guys and gals are having a great day. I hope you are having a lovely time out in the world. And welcome to my little corner of the streams. Ooh. Welcome to my little corner here. All right, let's fill up our lantern. Oh, I got those rabbits to harvest too. Let's harvest up the rabbits. I was like, why am I so heavy? Oh, I've got rabbit stuff. Cats is good. Okay, good, good, good. Did you play Stray? I heard Stray was really fun. It was short, but I heard it was really good. So, did you play Stray? I'm gonna guess you probably did. I'm gonna guess you probably played Stray. That's just my off the top of my head, you know, guess, but I think I'm probably correct on that. So, just, you know, sticking out of the box here, but I bet you probably did. You've not played it? What? Oh my goodness. Oh my land of Goshen. Now somebody said there's a trick if you put a partially eaten this into there, and then you take it back out. Nope, it looks like they fixed that. Somebody said that it would like repair itself to like full, like it would give you all the calories back on it, but that appears to not be correct. I'm glad it's not, to be honest. To be honest, I'm glad that does not hold true. You've not played Stray, though. Oh, that's too bad. You're watching you from a semi-convenient time zone for once. Ooh, oh, nice. What time zone are you in now, Trooper Bari? Are you in a closer time zone to me? All right. We're good on weight at the moment. Probably have to drop some weight to get out of here, but that's okay. Do we need to repair any clothing? No, but I need to chuck some clothing. I'm gonna chuck that. Central Time. I'm stuck in Omaha waiting for a negative COVID test before I'm allowed to fly back to Hong Kong. Oh no! Close your eyes, boys and girls. This is gonna hurt. Oh god, that's gonna hurt. You have to put the partially eaten cattail stock in and then put a full cattail stock in. It'll override and make them both full. Oh. Nope, they changed that a whole lot. Oh. Now it did it. Oh wow, it did do it. Yeah, don't do that. That's cheating. That's straight up cheating right there. That is straight up cheating right there. I'm not gonna ever do that again. So let's put our crampons on. Oh, we now have crampons. So we lost a degree, but we got our sure-footed bonus. So we get sprains less. We can climb ropes easily, and weak ice for more forgiving. Yeah, that's too much work for a few calories. And honestly, I always have I always have plenty of cattails. I would probably never even need to use it even if I wanted to, so. That is a lot of work just for a few calories. I guess if you're really super desperate, you can do that, but that's a lot of work for one. That's a lot of work for just a few calories. It'd be different if cattails had like 1,000 calories per cattail, then it would be like, okay, that's some major cheese right there. That's some major cheese. But I mean, cattails only have 150 calories. It's like, honestly, in my opinion, if you're suffering so much that you need to do that, you probably need to lower the game's difficulty level and play on a different difficulty level. I'm not saying nothing, I'm just saying that you probably just need to look at playing it at a lower difficulty level if that is your main concern. I'm not judging. I'm not here to judge. I'm only here to help. I'm not here to hurt. So, but yeah, if that's your main concern, yeah, you probably need to just play on a lower difficulty level. It'll be fine. Because honestly, as long as you're playing the Long Dark, whether you're playing it on story mode, Pilgrim, Voyager, Stalker, Interloper, the challenges, as long as you're playing the game, you're playing the game. And as long as you're having fun with it, that's all that matters. There's a lot of things you could cheese in the game, but you don't need to, because you can just have fun with the game the way it is. Exactly. Everybody should play it at their comfort level, so.
I need to find a place to rest.
Well, look at that. We got a place to rest right here, my friend. That sounds like a storm just passed by. Yeah, no level snobbery at all. I mean, whatever floats your boat, you know, play-wise, that's what you want to play on. I would never shame anybody for playing it on any difficulty level. Because we all start somewhere, and we all end up somewhere. And we all have to figure out where we feel comfortable. I know several people who they only enjoy playing it on Voyager because they don't like all the crazy wolves on Stalker, and they don't want to play the difficulty on Interloper. And I get that. I mean, I totally get that. That's totally legitimate, and there's no shame in it at all. Because as long as you're having fun, that's the beauty of Long Dark, is with it being a solo player game, you know, there's nobody standing there going, "Oh, you suck." And if people are saying that to you about it, you'd probably just need to readdress, you know, who you're counting as your friends. Let's just be honest. If that's what people are saying to you, you probably just need to like go, "Yeah, you're not really my friend. So I'm not gonna listen to your criticisms on it." Yeah, Voyager's a great balance of it. Yeah, I mean, and the other thing to remember is that of all the players of Long Dark, a very small percentage even play on Interloper. Most players don't even play on Interloper. Most players either play a custom game, or they play they play like Stalker, or they play on Voyager. A lot of people now play on custom games because they can tweak a lot of things on the custom game. They can go, well, I want to play Interloper Weather, but I want to play Stalker Damage and Stalker Loot. So I'll play on a Stalker template, up the weather to high variability, to lots of blizzards, and so they make it harder for themselves, but they make it harder at their comfort level, which is really good. Doing Gunloper right now. Yeah, Gunloper's a fun one. I'm actually going to do a Gunloper at some point. And I know now I'll get a comment from somebody saying, Gunloper now! But I'm going to do a Gunloper at some point. That's going to be a guns only one. I'm not even going to get a bow. I'll never go and forge a bow. I'll forge a knife and a hatchet, but I'll never actually make a bow or arrows. I'll only rely on ammo, which should be interesting. Okay, So Tyla, this is the way
Coral on Thistle just subscribed.
Koru and Thistle with the tier 1 Subaru! Hornets team, 4.1% players have the survive one day on Loper achievement. There you go. So this is the rope here up to the gold mine. So if you can climb up that rope and the rope below this one, you can do that. And Koru, thank you so much for that tier 1 Subaru. I appreciate that very much. So yeah, there's the rope up to the gold mine. So yeah, it's a 3 rope climb, so it's not gonna be super easy. You're gonna have to really, like I said, you're gonna have to prepare. And oh my gosh, Trooper Bari with a gifted sub to Packer Backer. Oh, Trooper Bari throwing out that 123rd gift sub. Holy crap. Oh, thank you so much for all the support, Trooper Bari. Some holy. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that very much. 123. Holy crap. Oh, look, there's a snow shelter here. I wonder if it's still good. Hey, look, it's still good. It's only at 14%, but we could use it. It's a little cold in here. We can sleep and warm up a little bit. Why not? Yeah, well, I'm not either. Who among us is? Exactly. Who among us is? Who among us can live up to that legend? See if the moose is down there. Don't see the moose there. Ooh, what are you? I found a Polaroid. Not that I'm really gonna do anything with it, but hey, I found a Polaroid. I wanna see if I can see the moose. I do not see a moosey boy. Nope, I do not see the moose anywhere. I've been around a while. Yeah, Ath, I died climbing here a few days ago. The rope down to here glitched and the rope climb didn't appear when I was on the bridge. I tried to goat. Oh no, yeah. The goating is dangerous around here. Very dangerous. The moose is not down there. I have not seen a moose this whole area. Alright, well that's okay.
Can't feel my hands.
I mean, it would have been nice to get the moose, but we don't need the moose. We don't need the moose. Got some birch bark, though. I wonder if the birch bark's still glitched here. Wow, that's a big piece of birch bark. I wonder if you can still drop the birch bark and it gets big.
Goddamn freezing.
It does! Look at that! There's a bigger piece of birch bark! Giant birch bark hype! Look at that big piece of birch bark there. We got a birch bark so big one time that it engulfed our bedroll. It was big enough to put the bedroll under. I don't really need the deer, so I'll just leave the
I need
deer.
to drop something.
Shh. You don't need to drop anything, my friend. You're just fine. That seems like something Raph and the team have kept in the game just for fun. Well, they have to know about it. I mean, people have posted pictures of the gigantic birch barks they've found in the game. I've even posted pictures up on, like, up on Steam and stuff. Really? Fish, meat, barrel. That guy definitely is a fish in a barrel right there. I've noticed there's a few more glitched deer and stuff in the game than there used to be. Oh, that deer hide's actually cured. That's actually a cured deer hide right there. Well, at least we got a little bit of food here. That's good, I guess. Yeah, and that's probably too true as well, Visages. It's not worth messing something up just to find a little bug in the code like that. They're like, yeah, we're gonna risk causing some other catastrophe just to find a bug in the code that makes the birch bark grow. It's not worth it. It's definitely not worth it. I'd rather them just leave it in the game. It's kind of funny. You know how there's glitches in a game that they don't really affect the game at all. They're just kind of humorous to have, and they almost become iconic. You know, it's like, oh, you remember that glitch in that game? Yeah, everybody knew about it. Everybody laughed about it. I'm just gonna put those down here too, because they're just done. They're done. That's a lot of birch, maple, hides, guts. Got a lot of good stuff here, my friends. Lots of good stuff. Let's prepare up our birch barks real quick. I kept hoping the weather would get better out here and maybe give us a Magellan's chance. But I don't think we're going to have one. Nope. Oh, and it's gonna storm on us. Nope. Never mind. That's definitely a storm brewing out there, boys and girls. I think we'll get some DLC before Christmas. Well, I think they'll probably release Chapter 5 right around Christmas time, Koru.
Come on.
And then I think in 2023, we're probably going to start seeing the advent of them making and releasing DLCs, like paid DLCs for the game. I don't think we'll see it before then. I think we'll see it at that point, though. I think that'll be sort of the advent of it. I think that'll be when it kind of starts up. But I mean, who knows? We may. I don't have any inside track or anything with Hinterlands, so it's not like I can tell you for certain that something is going to happen or not happen, because I don't know. I'm just going to drink a birch bark tea down, get a little health. I'm hoping we get Chapter 5 this year. I'm hoping we get Chapter 5 this year, to be honest. Woo! Quartering hype. Get that deer quartered up, baby. Yeah, I'm interested to hear what the other project is. You know, I want them to get Chapter 5 done as soon as possible. Maybe that's my own personal, like, bias coming in. Is I want them to get Chapter 5 done because I want them to progress to their next project. I want them to start working on that next thing and giving us the next thing that they're going to give us. So that's probably part of my own personal prejudice that I'm like, please just start working on it already. For goodness sake. Just get Chapter 5 done and get it out there. But I do know from what I've heard that they have actually separated the chapters now, or the chapters from the survival mode. So they can work on those separately at this point, which is great news. Because I think that'll give them a lot more freedom to do things in the game. And not have to worry about, oh, does this mesh with storyline stuff, or does the storyline stuff mesh with the game? So that I'm very excited about. So... Yep. Can't wait to hear the announcements. That's for sure.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Oh, shusha doodles, you'll be fine.
Dusk.
Woo! Ooh, we got a storm outside too. Thank you so much for that dance there. Alright, get the last of this meat cooked up. We got 58 minutes left on the fire. Let's do a liter of water on each one. Drop of the meats out here, sorted by weight. Get our guts put down. Drop our deer hide back here. There we go. I know. Love how the emotes are in time. You're eating Pizza Hut. I can't do Pizza Hut right now. I'm on a very restrictive regimen of food at the moment, so... Can't do Pizza Hut right now. We might as well make a little more water. Geez, 23 minutes. And that took it down to 12. Maybe I'll have some Pizza Hut someday, but yeah, I can't have any right now. Oh, no. No, I'm not eating Pizza Hut. I'm having a little... I'm snacking on a little dried pear. Snacking on a dried pear. All right. Well, we'll see if the moose is up tomorrow. If he's not, we're going to make our way back down to the angler's den, and then we're going to go do a summit run. You got it, Trooper Bari. These are the official Atheenon brand dried pears. Yep. They're official. We'll drink our water. Get as much sleep as we can. It is cold out there. Luckily, we have a good enough temperature now that there is not a storm in existence that could make us not be warm. Yeah, I gotta shake them up a little bit. They kind of get a little sticky in the bottom. There we go. There we go.
Surrounded by snow, and nothing to drink.
I know. But what we're gonna do first is we're gonna eat. And then we're gonna drink. When you're eating meat, you always want to eat first because it's gonna dehydrate you. Especially in the morning. You're not gonna have much water on you anyway. You can't get any more dehydrated than dehydrated. So, you might as well eat first. And then drink your water, just to save your water. Because otherwise, if you drink first, then the water's just going to go away once you start eating again. Alright, let's go see if Mr. Moose is out. Mr. Moosey! There's another deer. Oh, Moosey, I'm home. I figured we might as well just check on him. Because if he was up, it'd be a great bag for us. Doesn't look like he's up, though. If he was, he'd probably be out in this area. I mean, he does go down to the little gully over here, but... I mean, maybe he is down here. Sometimes there'll be a body down at the bottom of this thing here. Nope, no body today. Sometimes there's a body laying down there. Nope, no moose. Must still be sleeping. I hear it's hard work being a moose. Yes, it is. Very hard work being a moose. He's got those big horns, you know? You gotta polish them, take care of them.
Die if I don't warm up soon.
Have I checked out the show Alone? Oh, I've watched all the seasons of Alone. Love it. I usually like Alone, Defa, when it has more contestants in it. When it gets down to one or two contestants, or two or three contestants, it's not as much fun. But at that point, you sort of have a pretty good idea who's probably going to win. But I've seen people leave that show that I thought were going to go all the way to the end. And I was like, really? You left? I was like, really? You left? Really? You had it in the bag and you left. A lot of times, though, it's the loneliness that gets them. Hey, Redneck, how you doing? Knifo, how's it going? Hello, hello. No, but Biko needed to leave. Biko was Biko was trying to do the starvation thing, which doesn't work. Starvation works to a point, but now that people know about the starvation technique, it doesn't work real well. Basically, the starvation idea is you bulk up before you go out there, and then you live off your fat reserves as much as you can. It can extend your stay out there if you're willing to put up with it, but if you don't have a good solid like food source, you aren't going to be able to survive. Whether it be that fish or like the guy this year took down a deer, which was awesome, and then he built an awesome freaking smokehouse. Season 8 was insane, the 100-day challenge, yes. Yeah, it buys you about 30 days, but after that, if you're not getting at least a fish every 2 days, you're screwed, yeah. Yep. You gotta have something up your sleeve other than just having a big belly. The big belly will get you so far, but after that, you gotta have something up your sleeve. But no, Alone is a great series. I like the fact that they are truly alone. I like the fact that there's not a camera crew there filming their every move. I like that they are filming everything themselves. That they are pretty much on their own the whole entire time. I mean, I know they do get like wellness checkups and stuff like that, but it's kind of cool to see it, see them go through that. It really, truly is. All right, we got a little stank on us. How long? We're approaching 100 days. We're at 93 days right now. I'm hoping to hit the summit on day 100. So we're gonna go back right now. We're gonna go back to the angler's den, and from there we're going to go up here towards the summit. I haven't decided exactly how. Whoa, that's a big piece of birch bark. Whoa, that's a big piece of birch bark. You're still living 11 days, haven't been able to build a weapon. You know, the first... I've always said, Redneck, that... especially Interloper is kind of a segmental... It kind of breaks into segments. You got that first, like, 2 or 3 days, which are very crucial just to get your... stuff pulled together. You want to get your, you got to get matches, you got to get water, you got to get a little bit of food, you got to start heading towards somewhere, which is always a tough decision as well. But that first, like, 2 or 3 days is very crucial. The next step beyond that is that next, like, 7 to 8 days, where you need to get some birch and maple, get a forge run going, find your heavy hammer, and then getting up to day, like, 10 or 11, is the next step, and then beyond that, you got to get to day like 25 or 30. After you get that weapon, you then got to start hunting and making yourself your own food. Then you gotta contend with those little buggers. But hey, 11 days in Interloper is very respectable.
So cold.
Yeah, this area, like I said, this area has like 4 or 5 wolves patrolling it. There's probably one more wolf out here that's gonna try to get us. That's why I like to carry a lot of smell coming into this area, because there's a lot of hills here. And you can sort of drag them out from hiding behind the hills. You can drag them into that canyon and kill them all. That's why I didn't mind having too much smell on me. Is that a wolf? Oh, that's a stick. Is that a wolf? No, it's a stick. Why not get their furs? I don't have any use for them. I have no use for them, and if I leave those wolves alone, it takes them longer to decay, and then it takes them longer to respawn. So I'll be Wolf 3 since 93. Since day 93. And now it'll take them probably 4 to 6 days to despawn. Another 3 or 4 days after that. Before they respawn again. So I probably have a good 8 to 10 days before there'll be wolves back up. Was that a bear? No, it's a stump. Hey, stump bears and stump wolves, Koru, are very dangerous. You have to watch out for them. They're very dangerous animals. They'll sneak right up on you. Yeah, stumpy bears are dangerous. They'll get you when you least expect it. So if I'm spying Interloper, by what day on average should I have weapons? I'd say, see, that's the thing, is like, setting an average is so arbitrary, because honestly, I have gone through Interloper sometimes not having weapons till day 30 or 35. Just depends on how fast or slow you want to take it. I would say that you probably want to have weapons by the mid-teens. You probably want to have at least made your forge run, at least gotten to the forge, and started and made your weapons and made your forge run by like day 13, 14. Would be what I would say. That's by the time you want to get that done. I kind of mess around a little bit more these days, so sometimes I won't have any weapons till like day 20 or 30. But I'd say probably day 14, 15, you'll want to be making them. A lot of it has to do with what you find and when you find it. If you can find a hacksaw, a heavy hammer, and a bedroll super early in the game, that means you can get birch and maple cut down and curing somewhere while you make your forge run, and then you can make your forge run, come back and make your items. And you'll want to make sure that you harvest deer and rabbits, so you have deer skins, rabbit skins, and especially the guts to make your stuff as well. You have to remember that you know, the birch and maple takes time to cure too. It takes 6 days for maple and 4 days for birch. So the earliest you're going to be able to make it, period. The earliest you're going to be able to make it, if you find a maple on day 1, the earliest you're going to be able to make it is day 6. Day 6 is going to be the earliest you can do a bow. And that's finding a maple on day 1. So, you know, take that for what it is, but yeah, I mean, you can definitely make it quicker if you find that hacksaw early, because then you can start cutting down birch and maple. But you know, if you're making it by your early teens, at least try to make that forge run by day 11 or 12. At least try to make that by day 11 or 12. Hopefully you'll find a heavy hammer somewhere. Coastal Highway actually has quite a few heavy hammers in it. Mystery Lake's a good place for heavy hammers. And Mystery Lake, I'd say if you're struggling at all, head to Mystery Lake. Mystery Lake has the best stuff, period. You're guaranteed a bedroll in or around Mystery Lake. It'll either be in the camp office, or it'll be in the Winding River, or it'll be at Allen's Cave in the little hunting blind. So you've pretty much got a guaranteed bedroll there, and then you can find the heavy hammer sometimes at the fire lookout tower. Sometimes you'll find it in the Carter Hydro Dam itself. I mean, if you really want to look and see where the possibilities are, go look at the loot tables. There's no shame in the game. I think the loot tables are. I know people are sometimes like, that's cheating. No, it's a tool, just like anything else. It has nothing on it that I couldn't tell you from memory. So, but it has a detailed list of all the areas that you can find those tools in. Use it, memorize it. After a while, you won't even need it anymore. It's a good tool to utilize when you're just starting out, though, because it gives you a good idea where some of the stuff spawns, and it'll help you out. There's four different loot tables for Interloper, and those loot tables will help you find. You know, once you find what loot table you're on, you can cross-reference that and find pretty much anything you want in the game of those 6 items. Twinkle, hello, hello. How are you doing today? Let's repair our boots, since we can. We'll use our fishing tackle. Don't worry about it, Redneck. We're all here for each other. I mean, and honestly, Redneck, there's no... The question to what day you should have it on, there's no right or wrong answer. There's no right or wrong answer to that, because, like I said, as you start to get more in the flow of the game, and you maybe want to take some chances, maybe you have a bad game and you don't find a hacksaw. I don't like going to the forge until I know I have birch and maple curing back at the Carter Hydro Dam for me, because it almost makes the forge run like it makes it kind of underwhelming, because it's like, okay, I now have all these arrowheads, I have a knife and hatchet, but I can't really do anything with them. So a lot of times I'll put off making the forge run until I get a hacksaw, get some birch and maple curing, and then it'll be like, okay, it's time to go to the forge. Other people like to go to the forge before that. That's the other thing too with the Winding River and the ravine. The ravine always has birch. The Winding River 98% of the time has maple in it. So if you've not found any birch or maple and you need to get some, go to the Winding River, get some maple. Go to the ravine, get some birch. Put them all to cure in the Carter Hydro Dam. Make your run over to the forge. And the nice thing about making the run to the forge in Forlorn is that you have all the cattails down the river, all the cattails on the lake if you want them, all the cattails in Forlorn on the way to the forge, and then you can go back a different direction to the high blind in Forlorn Muskeg, because usually I go down the train tracks to the train car, the derailed poacher's camp there, and then I cut across from rock to rock to get to the forge. But if you're going back from the forge to Mystery Lake, I usually go by the high blind, because there's a whole bunch of cattails along that way as well. So you can get cattails coming in, cattails going out. You got all the cattails on Mystery Lake itself, so you got food aplenty. And then, once you get back to Carter Hydro Dam, if you haven't already, I usually try to go to the ravine and harvest up a bunch of deer and kill rabbits. And that way I have hides and guts curing at the Carter Hydro Dam as well. So by the time by the time I get back to Carter Hydro, I like to have birch and maple cured, guts cured, deer hides cured, rabbit hides cured, because then I can make my bow, my arrows, I can make my deer skin boots and pants, my rabbit skin hat and gloves, and I'm ready to go. And then if I start getting cabin fever, which I probably will at that point, I can jump into the ravine, hunt a few deer, get a ton of food, go camp out in a cave, and cook up a bunch of deer that I've just hunted, and get more rabbits to boot. It's like a win-win, win-win-win-win, win-win-win-win-win-win-win. So that's my biggest recommendation. If you're starting out and you don't know where to go, make a path to Mystery Lake, because you're gonna get some good stuff there. You're gonna get some good stuff there. Break that arrow down. Yeah, and the ravine is great. No predators. You got easy hunting the whole way. Actually, I'm gonna break those down because guess what? I get 3 feathers back. If you break down an arrow that's broken, you only get 2 feathers. If you break down an arrow that's not broken, you get 3 feathers. You get all your feathers back. And if you have a lot of birch like I do, the feathers are the more important part. I'm gonna take 2 of those. My bow's at 80%. Take that. Take all my feathers. Then I'll make some arrows up tomorrow. We'll do some arrows up in the morning. Yeah, it's a very minor thing, Cryogen. It's just something that you can utilize if you are having trouble finding crow feathers, which the only reason I know about it, Cryogen, is there was a point in the game where the bodies in the game were not dropping the proper crow feathers. And so the crow feathers were very, very hard to find. I mean, we're talking like you would not find them anywhere. They were super, super duper hard to find. And so I got used to breaking down my arrows before they broke, because that way I could guarantee that I would get myself my 3 feathers back, and I wouldn't be struggling as much. I think I had one run where I had enough arrowheads and shafts to make like 20-30 arrows, but I only had enough feathers to make like 5 arrows, maybe 6 arrows, because the feather drop rate was horrible. You couldn't find feathers around the prop corpses. You couldn't find feathers around the dead bodies. It was definitely a try-hard struggle to find feathers in the game for a little while. And somebody had mentioned that in chat, and I was like, oh, well, I'm going to use that now, ain't I? I'm going to do that from now on. At least for this part, until, you know, we don't have to worry about it anymore. But, you know, any more feathers are not that hard to find, so you don't need to do that any longer, but that's the main reason I know about that, so. I love going to the ravine for my first deer kill with a fresh bow, yes. Yes, the ravine's always a great place. I think we can all agree the ravine is a wonderful spot for all of us to go to. I'm gonna grab that book. I'm gonna use that book, because I'm not gonna use it for anything else. Get a 100% chance of making a fire. There we go. Yeah, and that's a nice thing too. So much birch bark, and that birch bark respawns very quickly. Within just a day or two, that birch bark will start respawning, and you can get so much birch bark in there. It's crazy, crazy how much birch bark is in there. This is why we have reclaimed wood in here. I just need to make some water. And while I'm making water, why can I not light the torch off of there? Is it because it's a stove? Must be because it's a stove. Since I have light, I can make my arrows. Boop-a-doo, 2 arrows and water boil. There we go. I think I can make... Can I make 2 more arrows? Yes, I can! If you have a torch in your hand, you get the add fuel button. It will light the torch, but it doesn't make sense. Oh. Interesting. Let me try that. Oh, that's weird. Oh, that's totally strange. Okay. That is totally, totally strange. I did not expect that. That is so random. Okay. Whatever floats this game's boat, I guess. Jeez Louise. Alright, I do have another arrowhead. Make 1 more arrow. Alright, let's eat up some of our catty tails. Bonus feathers, torchlighting strats, clipping into car floors. I'm learning so much about Long Dark Arcana today. There's so much to learn, my friends. So much to learn. Alright, what day are we on? We're on day 94. Well, we're probably gonna get to the summit before we get to day 100. We'll probably be at the summit, so I'm actually going to leave most of this stuff here because after we get done at the summit, we're actually going to come back this way. We haven't been to the 3-way cave yet, but I'll hit that when we leave this zone. Rabbit hides are getting cured. Got the guts there. Got the birch and the maple curing. I got the deer hides and the bear hide curing. Lovely. Lovely. I'm just gonna divest some of this so we can climb back down the ropes. Gonna make ourselves as light as we possibly can. Actually, I can just move all those. And take my bandages back, take those back, take those back, take those back, take that back, take 1 of those. I'll take 2 of those. Take a couple of those just for pain. There we go. Guess I can leave. I guess I can leave my head wrap here because I don't really need it. Let's eat our food. Oh, I don't need to eat that, actually. Okay, that's fine. Oh, I'll leave the toolbox here. Hey, Josh Cat, how you doing? How's it going, my friend? I don't need the pry bar at the summit, so I can leave the pry bar here. I definitely will need the hacksaw. My hacksaw's at 88%, so what I'm gonna do... So I'm just going to do a quick repair on the hacksaw because it's probably a good idea. You don't want to go to the summit with a really subpar hacksaw. There we go. Not that an 88% probably wouldn't do it, but, you know, why have 88 when you can have 100? Why not have 100% chance? I'm gonna leave the sewing kits here as well because I got that. My bow's at 88. I got 15, 16 arrow. Oh, I got an arrow shaft on me. We'll leave that here too. I got 15 arrows. That's good. Let's see. Let's look through the rest of our stuff. I got a little bit of water. Got a little bit of this and that. What the heck was that? I don't know what that was. Stupid thing. Leave that here too. Got my whetstone on me. I'm gonna leave some of the cloth here because we're gonna get a lot of cloth up there. Actually, I'm just gonna leave all the cloth here. And the leathers. And I'm gonna leave the feathers here. I think we're good. How much wood do we have? I got 11 sticks and 8 of that. Okay, perfect. Awesome. I think we're ready to go. I was just checking in my gaming setup. Still messed up. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm sorry. That sucks. Sucks that it's still screwed up. Grab a few cattails here. We killed most of the wolves down here, so there's probably no wolves. You have to order new parts. Oh, no. I'm so sorry, Josh. That sucks. So, yeah, we're going to go to the summit, but then we'll come back down this way because this way we can just walk out into Timberwolf, so it won't matter how much weight we're carrying. And this gets us some food, too, so. All right, Josh. Bye-bye. Bye. Come back anytime. More cattails over there. God, there's so many cattails in this zone. Holy crap, there's a lot of cattails in this zone. I got 24. We'll grab these two and then we'll head out. We'll grab these little suckers too and then we'll go out. You might come back. Well, you're welcome back whenever you get here, my friend. Do. Yeah, Mary Carla, you know, sometimes things aren't... This is like a little vacation. The ravine is a little vacation sometimes. It's definitely a vacation from all the, you know, having to worry that every turn you take, you're going to run into a wolf, you know? In that sense, it's a very nice little vacation. Yeah, there's really not that many vacation spots in the Long Dark for sure. The ravine is one of them. Hey, Black Man PL! Thank you so much, Black Man PL, for the host and the raid. Go check out Black Man PL. Let's play some StarCraft, boys and girls. Awesome, amazing feller. How you doing tonight, Black Man PL? How's it going, my friend? Well, we're heading to the summit. We're heading to the summit.
Escape this cold.
I know you gotta find some place to escape the cold. Ain't gonna be around here though, buddy. Woo! All right, let's go up past where we killed all the wolves. I think that was 4. Was that 4 wolves that we killed up here? I think it was 4. Take care of the Zerglings. All right, Blackman PL. I'll take care of them for you, buddy. I got your back, my friend. I got your back. Yeah, well, here's my Zerglings up here. I had little Zerglings too.
Wait. I'm so cold. I'm warming up again.
Where are they? I could have sworn they were out there. Maybe they already decayed. Oh no, no. I guess maybe they already decayed. Wow, that was a fast decay. That's very strange. Usually they don't decay that quick. Maybe they're on accelerated decay here in this zone for some reason. I don't know. Very, very strange. Very, very odd. Sticks. And a birch bark. I saw that birch bark all the way over there. Had to do it. I think I'll go in here and warm up for a minute. Also see if the moose was out. I keep going, oh, maybe the moose will be out. You never know. He could be out sometime. How you doing, Silty? Hello, hello. Welcome everybody from Black Man PL stream. Sure nice to have you here. Let's get a little warmed up. Do. Still coffee and doctor prescribed special meds. Oh yeah, I get those too, so I know exactly what you're talking about. I'm gonna eat that. I'm gonna pick up a couple pieces and take them with me. I'm sure we'll find some meat at the deer clearing, because why is it called deer clearing except it has deer there? There's deer at the deer clearing. I know that's a shocker. But still, it'll be nice to have a couple pieces of meat on us, just in case of an emergency. Got some nice one arrow down temps right now. It's only -7. That's pretty damn spiffy. Pretty damn spiffy for day 94. I love this cut, yes. And I got my Farscape shirt on tonight, too. You know, rocking the Farscape, baby. One of the best sci-fi shows ever. Now that is a big piece of birch bark. What the hesmata? We're gonna go up to the sprawling tree. There's so many great moments from that show. So many great moments from that show. Wow, look at all the birch bark. Dang. Birch bark-orama. Wow, we're gonna have so much birch bark. How much do we have now? Got 14 birch bark. Holy crap. I didn't know that went under fire starting. Kind of weird. I mean, I guess it makes some sort of weird sense, but that's a big piece of birch bark. Oh, there's a dead deer corpse over here. Interesting. I'll have to take him on the way back. I'll grab his feathers, though. Well, I guess feather. I'll grab his feather. I was gonna grab his feathers, but I'll just grab his feather. There's a path that goes up on the side here. I don't know if we're at it yet or not. But I'm gonna skip that. We're just going straight to Timberwolf. Because we're gonna come back this way. We're gonna come back this way to get to the spot we want to go. There can be a Polaroid up there, though. It's the Tinder it's the Tinder the game's always trying to trick you into using. Yeah. Yep, the game is always trying to trick you into using it as Tinder. You can actually get up there, but we ain't gonna do that right now. Right now, we're just getting down here to the old Timber Wolfie boys. A long walk down. Okay, we're at Pillar's Footrest. That's a good place to know because that is close to Timberwolf. Now we could head up there and go up that, and there's a whole bunch of stuff you can explore over there in Ash Canyon. Ash Canyon is a massive zone. There's so much stuff you can explore here that most people probably have never even seen. There's places in this zone I may have never seen before. To be honest, Timberwolf is right over there, but we're gonna grab these cattails real quick. Why not? They're here. Early game, this is the best stuff you can get. You get food in the form of the cattail stock. Cattail head you can use as tinder. At this point, I don't need it, but it's wonderful early game. Cattails are like the lifeblood of an interloper player. You depend on them a lot. Let's just put it that way. There's a lot at stake if you can't find. That's why for me personally, Desolation Point's probably the worst starting zone in the game because there's no cattails in Desolation Point itself, and the closest cattails to you are all the way in Coastal Highway up the river. You have to get over to the river, to the ravine, before you can even get cattails. And so that makes Desolation Point a tough start. It's not that it's impossible, or it just makes it one of the harder starts. You have to be very judicious about like looting as fast and efficiently as you can. And, you know, harvesting up some rabbits and stuff for meat, and then getting the heck out of there. And not waste, you can't spend a lot of time in Desolation Point early, or it's going to be very bad for you. I mean, you can if you want. I just wouldn't recommend it.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Lighthouse Wolf is brutal? Yes, he is. Would you even bother harvesting the rest of the rabbit, or other than the meat? Nope. Nope. I would harvest the meat and be done with it. Basically, on a rabbit, if you harvest the rabbit, if you harvest his meat, and then you harvest his hide and gut, you're pretty much gonna spend as many calories as you would get from just the kilo of rabbit meat early in the game. It almost just becomes a neutral type thing. Now you do, on the plus side, you have a 50-50 shot at getting a bedroll in Desolation Point. On the downside, that also means you have a 50-50 shot of not getting a bedroll in Desolation Point, which can really suck if you don't get it, because then you got a long ways to go. You got to go all the way to Coastal Highway before you find a bed between the lighthouse and Misanthrope. So you can sleep in snow caves. You can, or not snow caves. You can sleep in snow shelters, or you can go ahead and sleep in the cars. But that's always a risky gamble. That's a risky gamble as well, because your fire can get blown out at almost any time. I always get lost in this frickin' cave. This frickin' cave, I tell you, man. This is actually one of the most intricate caves they've made in this game. As far as, like, not being super linear. Desolation Point does have a lot of coal. Does have a bunch of coal. Some of the caves are confusing as heck. Yes, they can be. Yes, they can be. Alright. Here we are at Deer Clearing. But I see no deer. Oh dear. Well, we might as well go and see if we can get some birch and maple over here. And then also open up these 2 containers. I don't think, I'll be very surprised if the tomato soup is there still. Although the tomato soup here tends to last for a long time. I don't know what it is about this container over here, but the decay rate on the tomato soup is pretty low. So we might still get the tomato soup out of it. Other than that, these containers don't have much in them. They have some cloth and metal, and one of them has tomato soup in it. I heard a deer die somewhere. Dang it, I wanted to kill him. But I scared him away anyway. My deer now, sucker. Can I get a Maglin's fire started? No. I'll accelerate it, why not? Really? Really, Mr. Wolfie? Wow, he did not get to eat very much of that, did he? I almost feel bad for him, but not really. But not really. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really feel that bad for him. What'd you get, son? That's what you get, bad boy. Bad wolves, bad wolves. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad wolves, bad wolves. I don't know about them wolves. Stupid wolf. Stupid wolfie. Now this one should have, like, metal, cloth, I think, in it. Something like that. Cloth. Yeah, cloth and metal. Now this one may or may not have anything in it. This one usually has tomato soups. I don't know if they're going to be high enough quality, though, to last this long. Oh, wow. Wow, those soups, maybe those soups never wear down in there. That is so weird. That is so weird. Maybe those soups, wow, they're 64% still? Wow. That's pretty cray. Maybe they actually don't wear down inside there. Bacteria can't get inside, it's locked. Well, but the food in the upper containers up in the plane, they decay. Those all decay, so I don't know what makes these ones out here so special.
Starting to weigh me down.
Got 2 more meats to cook. An outdoor fire, so that should last. Yep. Now we got a little bit of a walk up back over here. In the fog, of course. That's okay, we kind of know where we're going. Be very, very quiet. We're hunting wabbits. We gotta go down by this pillar and then to the left. Alright, Koru, have a good one. 100 days hype, my friend. 100 days hype. Have a good one, Koru. We'll see you later on, bud.
I'm so tired, I could just lay down.
I know you are. You don't get to lay down yet. We gotta get into our cave over here. Gotta get into the cave first, my friend, before we get to lay down. Yeah, Faithful Cartographer Trooper Bari is way more daunting now than it used to be. I did Faithful Cartographer back when pretty much half the zones that are in the game now weren't even in the game. I mean, there was no Hush River, there was no Milton, there was no there was no Black Rock, there was no Ash Canyon, there wasn't Bleak Inlet. I don't even think Broken Railroad was around back then. So I mean, I did the Faithful Cartographer achievement ages ago. I can't even imagine doing it now. I can't even imagine doing it now. It would just be so wow. It'd be crazy to get that done. Lots of time, lots of effort into it. That's for sure. A few more pieces of cedar here. Whoops, nope. Get another, a flare. See what's inside of there. Nothing. Nothing, honey. Got one lonely piece of coal back here. Drink down our water, get some sleep, and then we're heading to the summit, baby. Played for years and years on Xbox, bought the game on PC this year. I'm redoing all the challenges. It's a little bit more work, yeah. Yep, to redo all the challenges, get all your badges back, get all your feats back. For every platform that you have, that can be a lot of work. It can be very, very rewarding though, so. There will be a lot to get Faithful Cartographer done, but at the same time, oh shoot, I didn't drop that stuff last night, gosh dang it. But at the same time, I think it'll be time well spent given how important map knowledge is. Well, I think, honestly, that's why they put Faithful, you know, that's why I think Faithful Cartographer is important to do. Because it does give you very extensive, like, map knowledge. The map knowledge you get off Faithful Cartographer is very, very invaluable. It shows you where certain things are, locations that you never even thought of before. I think some of the location stuff is a little goofy as crap, but, you know, it's like you have to go up to a hill, and that's about it. You know, and the hill is what it is. And it's like, really? You want me to go up this hill? And then I get a location marker. Oh, righty. So sometimes it's a little goofy, but I just can drop all the sticks. And you have to go uphill both ways too. Yes, that is true. That is very true. Wow, we have 20. We have 20 birch bark to prepare. It'll only take 50 minutes to do it though, so we might as well. Well, yeah, and it will take you to places that you've never gone to, that you have no experience with, which honestly is a good thing. I mean, that we get so much in, all players, including myself, get so ingrained in our routine of what we do in this game that sometimes it's good to be forced to go outside of that and actually have to explore beyond what we're used to. Which, I mean, that's why, honestly, that's why I get excited for new zones. It's like, you know, it's like, oh boy, I get to explore a whole new thing now. I get to explore a whole new area now. That's exciting. That's like super exciting to me. All right, we're at 33. Is there anything I can leave behind here that I don't need? I'll need my lantern. I need my pans. I'm not going to leave the hatchet and hacksaw behind. Forget that. Or the hatchet and the knife. Torch I need to take. I got minimal firewood. Got some foods. Drop the metal. Okay, let's go. Did they build in the ability to spin your can? Yes, they did. If you put something down, like say I put this water down, you can spin the water. If you look at it close, see you can spin the water with your middle mouse wheel. So anything you put down. So if I say I drop my bedroll, I can pick it up and spin it around with my mouse wheel. So yes, the ability to spin things was awesome. It made placement of stuff so much better. Because before you basically had to drop it, pick it up, kind of move around, try to get it to the right spot. It was annoying. It was way annoying. And now you can drop it, you can spin it. One thing to remember is anything you drop from your radial menu, it has a smaller footprint than stuff that you drop and then try to move around. So if you take something out of your radial menu and put it down, take something else out and put it down, you can get them really close together. If you just drop items and then try to arrange them, they'll have like little blocks around them that you can't intrude on. So it makes stuff, stuff is further apart from each other. You can correct that by exiting a building and re-entering a building. It'll reset their footprint to be smaller, but it doesn't always work. Sometimes it works, not always. But yes, the ability to rotate things. That was put in a few years ago. That's a quality of life thing that I was super happy to see them add. It made a lot of people, including myself, very happy. See, that's the thing too. Developers have to remember. I think a lot of times developers have to remember that us gamers, sometimes the small things really are the big things to us. Especially if it's a quality of life improvement. Quality of life stuff can really affect your feelings and your enjoyment of a game. even over having new zones and stuff like that. Sure, we all love that, but certain quality of life things can really take the game from being fun to being amazing. And I think a lot of times developers, you know, some developers are good about it. Some developers understand that. I think there's some developers that don't understand that, Bethesda, who will let problems persist in their games for long periods of time until modders basically fix the stuff that they should have fixed in their game in the first place. Yeah, exactly. Here's the game. Play it or go away. Or you will love it because it is this franchise.
Damn. I'm freezing.
Nah, I'm good. Now, I'm excited. I cannot wait for them to start doing the DLCs on this game. That's gonna be like my... I'm gonna love that when they start doing that. When they start putting out some DLCs for this game, paid DLCs, and we can give them a little more money, and we can, you know, help them out because they're going to be starting a new project up soon, too, within the next couple of years. And I want to see them do a good job on that as well, so... Stick. I cannot wait to give them more money. Me too, Centus. I don't know if anybody saw my... so, Raph tweeted out... somebody was complaining that Stray... that the new game Stray only really had 5 or 6 hours of content and was a $30 game. And they were like, that's just way too much for that game. If you... based on that, you're paying $5.99 an hour to play that game. And he was like, you know, I think it's really silly to equate your value of a game to how many hours you get to play out of it. Now, I will say that I usually look for games that I can get good value for my, you know, good time value for my money out of. But I responded back to Raph that, you know, I responded back to his tweet by saying, yeah, if you base it on that, Raph, I owe you about $31,000 for the 5,000 plus hours I've played The Long Dark. And he responded back by saying, would you like to pay that in cash or check? No Bitcoin, please. Which I thought was awesome. Thought that was pretty funny. Yeah, that's the thing is like, you know, yes, you like to get as much value as you can out of a game. But I don't think any of us will disagree that we've more than got our money's worth out of The Long Dark. I know I've gotten more than my money's worth out of it for the $20 that I spent on it back in the day. I spent $20 on this game when it came out, and I've gotten way more than that out of it at this point, so... Well, and that's the thing, too. It's different... It's different if it's a small indie developer and they put out a good solid game. I mean, honestly, like Submerged, the 2 Submerged games. If you look at them straight on cost, the first Submerged only has a couple hours of gameplay and the second one has like 4 or 5 hours. So they aren't the greatest for dollars for your time played, but they're really fun games and it's an independent company. It's an independent company. If you want independent companies to succeed, which everybody says they do, if you want independent companies to succeed, you have to accept that they're going to charge a little bit more for a quality short game than the big AAA companies who are going to charge you $60 for a game that may or may not be good. Cyberpunk 2077. So you gotta, you know, sort of take the good with the bad. Everything I've heard about Stray, was that EA's title. No, I think Cyberpunk was put out by Red Red something? I don't know. I still own that crappy game. I can look and see. Good God, they're still charging $20 for Cyberpunk 2077. Still charging $60, I mean, for that game. Holy crap. It's put up by CD Projekt Red. There we go. They're still charging $60 for that piece of crap. Wow. Wow. That is the typical, well, here's our game, buy it, and, you know, if it doesn't work right away, well, screw you. Yeah, Cyberpunk 2077, believe me, I was super excited about. I played it for a while, I just couldn't handle it after a while. I honestly just got kind of bored with it. The biggest problem I had with that game is you can see that they were thinking that was going to be a huge microtransaction game. Since everybody and their freaking uncle wants to sell you a goddamn car. Everybody in that game is hitting you up trying to sell you a freaking car. Every 5 freaking minutes, you get a message from somebody else wanting to sell you a car. And there's only like 1 or 2 major storylines in that game. I was thinking, see, when I first envisioned Cyberpunk 2077, I was thinking, okay, this is going to be pretty freaking cool. It's going to be sort of like Red Dead Redemption 2, but in the cyberpunk world. Lots of cool side quests to do, lots of cool NPCs to interact with, lots of cool little activities to partake in here and there. No, not really. There's a few NPCs. Most of the time you're just fighting like random gangs of people. It's like you're in a fight between the cops and the gang. You start fighting on the side of the cops, and all of a sudden the cops are shooting you. And you're like, dudes, I'm shooting the gang members. I'm helping you out. What are you doing? And then you have to turn around and kill the cops too. And you're like, okay, well that is perfectly logical. The AIs in that game were dumb. Dumb. The main storyline was kind of okay, but I don't know. Let's just say Cyberpunk 2077 did not do for me very much. And if it did for you, great. If you enjoyed Cyberpunk 2077, good on you. You know, it doesn't affect my life in one way or the other. I just could find very little enjoyment in it after a while. It was kind of cool upgrading your stuff, but really, most of the stuff you could do was just kind of like, whatever. EverQuest was way worth its time. EverQuest was... I played EverQuest for years and years and years. And EverQuest 2. EverQuest and EverQuest 2. I played the crap out of those.
My head feel thick.
Yep. Another AAA title that was long on promise, hamstrung by hype and corporate expectations. Well, honestly, Cyberpunk needed about another 1.5 years of development before it was ready. I think if Cyberpunk had had another 1.5 years, if they hadn't like had so many problems, and if they had another 1.5 years to get it ready, and they just explained, you know what, this is gonna appear on the next gen, this is gonna be on the next gen consoles. This is not gonna be on your last gen consoles. It's not going to. It can't be. If they had just stuck to their guns, but I know they were under contracts and stuff and they couldn't do that. Because people who got it on the old PlayStation or something, they were just returning it in droves because it sucked so bad. And it was such a low quality game on those old last gen consoles. I mean, I personally didn't have a lot of performance issues with it. I mean, I think it crashed on maybe once or twice on me at most. But I never actually had any performance issues on it. I have to watch some YouTube playthroughs of this old game. What old game? Cyberpunk? I got YouTube's up there on it. I got YouTube playthroughs of that. I never finished the game, though. I bailed. Oh, EverQuest? I got YouTube plays of that up there, too, my friend. I got YouTube play. That's what I started streaming on Twitch, Jack in the Box. I started streaming EverQuest on Twitch. That's how I started. EverQuest 1 and 2 were the first things I ever streamed on Twitch. For like the first 6 months that I streamed. Alright, there's our stim up here. See if we got the matches under here. There we go. So yeah, if you want to watch some YouTube gameplay of EverQuest 1 and 2, go check out my YouTube channel. You'll have to go back into the Wayback Machine. But if you go to the YouTube, I have plays of it up there. I do. All right, Fire Striker at
This stuff will come in handy.
63%'s not bad. 63's not bad. But yeah, there's some old plays up there, and you know, I was just I think I have one. So I have my EverQuest 2 character. I actually did a. I don't know how much EverQuest 1 I have up there. Oh, a heavy hammer. Nice.
Use this.
I don't know how much EverQuest 1 I did, but I did do a bunch of EverQuest 2. I actually started a brand new EverQuest 2 character on YouTube, and played him all the way through, like doing all the quests and stuff. Just basically soloing with him. So, that was kind of fun. I don't know how much EverQuest 1 I have on there, though. Yes, the Foley work of the crampons is very nice, isn't it?
The pack is getting kind of heavy.
Now these 2 crates will probably be completely empty. This one usually has water or food, and this one usually has water or sodas in it. It'll probably be empty, to be my guess. Yeah. But we'll do them anyway. Yep, we did them anyway. That's okay.
My fingers feel numb.
Alright, we'll go back to our cave. No sense in freezing there. Yeah, we're at 50 kilos. We actually aren't that bad, honestly. Oh, I already looked at him.
Never felt so cold in my life.
Oh, yes, you have, my friend. You felt this cold before. You know you did. Yeah, honestly, I forget if I have EverQuest 1 playthroughs on there or not. I think I might just have EverQuest 2 up there. Oh, no, I do. I do have time lock character ones. Oh, I was on the time lock server. Oh, super cool. I wonder if that's in its own playlist. I do have them in the time lock server there. Let's see it. Let's see if that's part of the playlist. That was four freaking years. Oh, there's my EverQuest stuff. I wonder how many of those I had on there. Wow. Look at that fine young strapping young man. Boy, back then I had the worst. See if I can get up to 1080. There we go. Look at that. Look at that young man right there. Look at me. Look at me. I'm wondering if that's on a playlist. Do watch live. Look at all that. So there's an EverQuest one. That's from April 5th, 2018. April 5th, 2018. Wow. It's from a long time ago. Long time ago. But yes, so there's EverQuest 1 and EverQuest 2 on there. So yeah, look at me all spry and hopeful. And in 2018 there was no Rona back then. We were all living our best lives. We were all living our best lives. Thank you, Yuzi, for the boss check. We were all living our best lives. We were all happy. We were all happy and free, and just like we just were, you know, just oblivious to everything in the world that was bad. What a time! What a time! What a time to be alive. It was a time. Yes, it was. It was quite the time to be alive, my friends. We got another head wrap. That's kind of cool. I don't know if I'll ever use this head wrap, but I'm sure gonna try. Oh, shoot. Nope, 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 nope. Should try to repair it up, though. By the way, when you're outside in a cave like I am, you can repair and read in the dark. I can't destroy that. There we go. Made the choice to stay gas, not buy an EV. I just don't. I mean, I understand people's want for electrical vehicles, but I just don't think the technology's there yet. I mean, it's getting there. It's getting there. Don't get me wrong. I think it's getting there. I just don't think it's quite there yet. I think it's got a little more. A little further down the road. A little further down the road before I'm going to be like really all in on that. That's why I have a nice little 97 Toyota. It gets pretty decent gas mileage. Makes me happy. Makes me happy. Alright, harvest that up. What else do we have? So I got those extra things there. I got an extra pair of socks. We'll harvest those too. Oh man, we're harvesting up all the good clothing. Makes me sad. Makes me sad, man. Can I get a mag lens fire going? Nope. But I can use my fire striker and accelerant. I'll just use a match and accelerant. Get a fire started, get some water boiled up because we need that.
That should help warm things up.
Power in the
there we go. Sleep for a couple hours. There we go. Hey, rat without hope. How you doing? Hello, hello. How are you doing there? Don't have some hope, my friend. It's not the world. The world's not horrible. The world's not that horrible. I mean, it's a little horrible, but it's not that horrible.
I need to drop something.
Oh, we need to drop something, all right. Like 2 pieces of cedar. A bunch of our sticks. There we go. Perfect. Or 2 pieces of fur, I should say. Guess I can drop that book, too. Let's see what else we picked up there that we don't need. Don't need that. I'm gonna keep those. I like the squirrel away leather and stuff. I got the heavy hammer. That's a good thing to have, though. I don't need that. I don't need those, or those. I guess I can pick up the, there we go. There we go. Perfect. All right, let's go. Time to climb down. We are almost to day 100. We are at day 96. Day 96 right now. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna sleep here. I'm gonna get all my stuffs back, and then we'll climb down. Well, that sounds like a storm. That doesn't sound very nice. Luckily, we have good clothing, so even in here, I'm gonna turn that down. Even in here, still feels like it's 12 degrees because we got a 24-degree warmth bonus, baby. Yeah! There we go. I really just don't want to head out into that. That just does not sound like fun out there, my friends. It doesn't sound like fun out there. So I say we just hang out here for a little while longer. Eat some of our cattails. Relax by the well, we don't have a fire. But we could relax by the fire if we had one. It's nice dropping your high value clothing for storage because you don't need it all. You don't need all the plus temps. Well, yeah, I mean, we have all the good stuff. That's why I was able to just break down all that stuff. I just didn't care. I guess we can go climb down the rope and get down to the deer clearing. Or at least down to the cave below us here. It's almost nighttime. Jesus Louises. Very cold. All right, let's just get back to our cave. Oh God, it's 6:15 already. Jeez Louise, how time flies when we're having fun. How time flies when we're having fun, boys and girls. I did not even realize what time it was. I'm gonna pass up those sticks because I got stuff over here I need to pick up.
Just want to lay down for a bit.
I'm sure you do, buddy. I'm sure you do. We ain't doing that right now. Right now, we're just gonna head over here. All right, Trooper Barry, have a great one. You're gonna dip out of working Hong Kong hours from Omaha for the foreseeable future. Oh God, that sucks.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I am so sorry. Well, Trooper Barry, have a good one. We'll see you later on. We're not going to be doing a whole lot more Long Dark tonight, Trooper Barry. We're going to be switching over to the Infected here in about 5-10 minutes. Once we get back down to the deer clearing, because we did it. We got our summit run. Got our summit run in. So, boop-a-doo. Where the heck is that? What is even that? Oh, there it is. It's hard to see sometimes in a blizzard. There we go. Bye, Trumavari. See you later. Probably have to drop some stuff on the other side too, because now we have too much weight on us again. By like almost 3¼ kilos. But what can you do? Some days you got a lot of weight, some days you don't. And I usually max out my weight everywhere I go. I did pick up all that coal, which is great to have, but it does add a lot of weight to you. And the sun is just setting, so our day-night schedule is way off right now. Oh, there's another piece of coal. And there's another piece of coal. So now we have extra pieces of coal on us. Likes that haunting music. Plays that haunting music. Alright, so we're gonna put our bedroll down here. Boop. Holster that. Gonna figure out our weight here. I'm gonna drop the furs. Drop all the sticks. There we go. That got us easily below. Okay. Alrighty. Well, let's pass some time for about 6 hours. 6 hours until it gets to be about midnight. Then we'll get some rest. You burn a lot more food when you pass time than when you sleep, so... But when you don't really have much else you can do, you kind of got to do what you got to do, you know what I'm saying? Especially when there's a storm raging out. If there wasn't a storm outside, I probably would have just kept going. But with the storm outside, it makes it a little more difficult to, like, just push on through and be like, okay, no biggie, I'll just brave the storm and go through it. I'm gonna put it to 12 because I ain't gonna sleep that long. I can't sleep that long, so... Sleep like 7-8 hours at most. Get up and it should be light out. Yep, it's light out. Alright, let's drink some water. Oh wow, I could probably pick up those fur. I'd like to take the fur with me if I can. Really?
Too heavy.
So I need to drop the sticks, huh? There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, head back down to the deer clearing, and then I think we'll wrap up here. Very nice. Guess I could check for the bear over here. There's a bear that spawns right over this direction. He wanders all the way down and all the way down here. And he wanders down here and then all the way around and down again. There's also a wolf that hunts over here too, so we gotta be careful of him. Gotta be really careful if it's the bear and the wolf, because that's always fun. There's Mr. Wolfie Boy. Oh, so they went foggy on us all of a sudden.
Need to find some place to escape this cold.
Darn guy, I was trying to save that. I was trying to save him. Trying to save that rabbit. He went and killed my rabbit. Dang it. Why break it down into sticks? Because, they weigh less? I think.
Goddamn freezing.
Stick weighs 0.15. How much does a torch weigh? 0.3. So it's half the weight of a stick. Half the weight of a stick. So for weight, and this late in the game, I don't need more than one torch. At this stage of the game, all the torches for me is a way to all the torches for me is a way to light a fire. And once I get fire making 5, I'll even just get rid of torches, because at that point I'll have a 100% chance of lighting fires. So I won't even bother with the torches at that point.
Something's gotta go.
This bear is very annoying. I think I'll go get a couple pieces of meat here, or pick up a rabbit or something. So he smells me. We're gonna play the long con on this bear. Now he should smell me. I got a couple stank lines on me. Get my flare gun out just in case I misjudge. There we go. He's gargling. I think I went off a cliff and broke his aggro on me. Still have aggro? I think I still do. Good lord, he takes forever. He takes forever! I need to warm up a little bit. Wow.
Come on.
My fire failed, boys and girls. Failed! I didn't use my accelerant, though, either.
Come on.
I was just like, oh, it's a free fire. It's a mag lens fire. It's free.
It worked.
Great, I made a fire and then I couldn't sit by it for very long. Okay, well, never mind. Never mind. My goal is to bring him down to the cave. I hate killing him up here. Okay, hypothermia's not too bad. Maybe I can make the fire and get a cup of tea cooked up before he gets down to me. I'm just playing with the bear. This is not good. This is probably going to end in tragedy for me, boys and girls. Probably going to end in bad things happening to me.
It worked.
I'm gonna be very delicious? No. I think the thing that's keeping him on me is he can smell me right now. He's still coming. Seems to be stuck on something there, though. Seems to be stuck on something. The bear does not seem to want to play tag. No, he doesn't want to play tag. He's very upset at me.
I'll die if I don't warm up soon.
I know, I'm trying to get a fire going so we can at least get warmed up a little bit and get rid of some hypothermia. I know, buddy. You got real world problems here, my friend.
Turned out pretty well.
Where is he? Oh, there he is.
Can't feel my feet.
Come on, buddy. Only a little further to go. Only a little further to go, buddy. He just walked through that tree like the baddie in Terminator 2 walked through the fire. Yeah. He was like, tree? I'm a bear. There is no tree. No, night vision would look like that, Yusi. There is no night vision. It's just very bright, and it's perfect mag lens weather, so. It was like, tree? There is no tree. I'm the bear. I'm the bear. I set the rules for the trees.
Damn.
Hey, Amazon driver, how you doing?
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Come along, my pet. This is a long ways to draw 'em. I think if I make a fire, if I make this fire right here. Well, I'm trying to lure a bear. If you shoot an arrow, will he go faster? Well, yeah, but I don't want to shoot an arrow. Hey, Stylesack. Well, we left Ash Canyon, Stylesack, and we just went to, we just finished up our Timberwolf Mountain run. We got up to the summit. So we got to the summit, we did that.
All right. Wait.
Ah!
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Come on, buddy. Come on. I know you want to come down here, but oh, there's a feather there. Hold on. I gotta pick the feather up. Hold on just a second, Mr. Bear. I gotta get the feather. Oh, jeez Louise. Yeah, run over that direction. That's good. I want you going over there.
Too cool to think.
Aw, yes, Zach is awesome, boys and girls. If you've not gone and checked out Style Zach's channel, please do so. He's an awesome broadcaster here on YouTube. All around good guy. Go check out Style Zach, boys and girls. Where'd you go, big feller? Oh, there I hear him. Oh, he's way. Oh, wow, he's way over here. Good God, he's gonna run all over the place, isn't he? He's gonna run all over the place, isn't he? I try to get him closer to the cave, and what does he do? He runs as far away from the cave as he possibly can. You little jerk. Always always fun to watch a flashing bear run a marathon, yeah.
Come on.
It's always fun. It's 3:30 a.m. there. Oh my goodness. So if I disappear suddenly, I fell asleep. Okay, that's fine. That's fine, Style Zach. Don't worry about it, my friend.
Thank goodness for that.
And there he died. Of course he did. Of course he did.
I need to drop something.
Of course you died over here. You turdling. You little turdling deer. You little turdling. Goodness gracious. Land of Goshen. It's 9:30 here. Might do the same. Had a long day, a couple days this week already. Yeah, I bet. If you really are an Amazon driver, well, I bet you had a rough time. Yeah, now, yeah, exactly, Matt and Sourdough. Of course, the bear always wants to move fast, but I don't need him to move fast. When I don't want him to move fast, he wants to run all over the place and be a little turd. But when I want him to move fast, he's like, dur, 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 dur. I'm moving really slow, so Atheenon can't get me.
That did it.
I don't really care. Because Atheenon can go suck it. Alright, let's harvest the sucker up. Quartering, baby. Quartering time. Quartering time. Woo! Look at all them quarters. That's so many quarters, I could drop dimes on them all day and it would still be quarters. That made no sense at all, but that's okay.
I might have to drop some gear.
I almost stepped in the fire right there. That would have been very bad for my health. "22 hours since Monday morning? Holy crap, man. I am so sorry. That sucks. That sucks hard. "44 minutes.
I think I need to lay down.
Yeah, that is a lot of driving. I got a rabbit here too. I didn't even remember I had the rabbit. Whoopsie. Forgot about little bunnykins. Oh, and of course the wind. Of course the wind comes up now. Of course it does.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Of course the wind comes up now.
I'm not gonna be able to carry this load for much longer.
You will carry whatever load I so desire you to carry. Redcap, how you doing? Good thing you didn't start talking about gluten-free pizza. What? Oh, a pro-gluten bear? Yeah. Some bears are for gluten, some are not. Well, we got bear pieces out here now. Bear pieces. I'm just putting these up here so I don't lose track of them.
Carry.
You'll bear with you. Oh. Well, I'm glad you'll bear with me.
All this gear is slowing me down.
That bear was the biggest turkey. Hey-o! Alright. Gosh dang it. Of course the storm came up right as we're getting ready to do some major cooking. Get a little bit of stuff and things done. The storm goes, Yeah, no. The weather is definitely unbearable. You're not wrong there. It's a pun, but you're not wrong there. How you doing, Redcap, by the way? I hope you're having a good one, man.
Cold is making my head feel thick.
I bet it is, buddy. I bet it is. It's barely even snowing. Hey-o!
Never felt so cold in my life.
Well, at least I gathered up the bare necessities to take back to my cave. We can go all night. I can barely stand it. You're feeling old? I'm feeling pretty old too. So I get you there, Redcap. I get you there, my friend. I totally get it. I understand.
I'm getting weaker.
I'm getting weaker. No, you really aren't. We're just struggling through to get to our cave here. That's what's happening, my friend. Yeah, I've been feeling old here for a while, Redcap, so yeah. Pains where I shouldn't have pains. Pains in my shoulders. Stuff like that. Which map is this? We are in Timberwolf Mountain right now.
No power in the
We are
verse can
in,
stop me.
we are at the Deer Clearing, which is right outside, right over that way is the way to Ash Canyon. Up that way is the summit. Am I in pain right now? No, not really. Not really. Oh, look at all the stuff I have back here. Yay. Woo! Let's get some rest, baby. Bathroom trips are always an adventure. Isn't that horrible? When bathroom trips do really become an adventure. This is a great spot to have a bear. Yes, it is. Well, I was trying Amazon Driver to bring him back towards me, but I miscalculated and it didn't quite work out like I was hoping. Didn't quite work out the way I was hoping it would, so. I had to reconfigure my plans a little bit. At least I got plenty of fuel here, so when I do bring him back here, I do bring back all of his bits and niblets. So I'm gonna have to now I'm gonna have to carry him back piece by piece. Which is always fun. I have two separate. I forgot I have two separate actions. Let's unload that. And we'll drop that one. Forgot I had an extra distress pistol. Huh. Two distress pistols don't do you much good because you'll never ever 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 wear the first one down, so. Alright, let's, I don't have any water in here, do I? Guess I need to make some water. There we go. The disparity between Cooking 5 and Mending 5 is rather immense. I kind of wish Mending 5 allowed you to create underwear and socks. I think, Amazon driver, that Mending 5 should give you the capacity to repair ruined clothing. That's what I think Mending 5 should let you do. Could you imagine if you could actually at Mending 5 repair... Ooh, fire starting 4, yes. If you could actually repair the clothing that you find that's ruined, that would make Mending 5 amazing. So yes, that's what I would hope they do with it, if they could do anything. Because then it would be like, oh, I found something, it's ruined. Maybe, and they could make the cost of repairing ruined clothing pretty expensive. Like, it's not just gonna take a piece of cloth to repair it. You may have to go track down other things. You know, you may have to find an advanced sewing kit or something. Maybe that's what it will take to repair it. But give us some way to repair
Getting kind of
the
thirsty.
that clothing. That would be just like, it'd be awesome if we could do that. It would, especially for interloper players. Our clothing wears well. Our clothing doesn't wear down, but the clothing that we find throughout the game decays so rapidly that a lot of the times, by the time we found it, it's already at super low, or a lot of times it's 0%. So it'd be great if we could mend it up. But who knows if they'll ever do that in the game. Alright. Well, boys and girls, I've way overstayed my welcome. I know, you're like, no you haven't! No you haven't, but I've way overstayed my welcome tonight in Long Dark, so... I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. We got our save point. I'm gonna wrap her up for the Long Dark tonight. I was gonna do a little bit of the Infected, but I'm starting to feel a little tired and hungry, and so I think instead of doing that, I'm probably just gonna call it an evening. Let you guys and gals go nice and early tonight. I'll be back on Thursday. We'll be jumping back into this file. We'll also be playing some of the Infected afterwards as well. So I'm going to say goodnight to you all. But thank you, everybody, for all the new follows, the subs, all that sort of stuff tonight. Let's go find somebody, see if there's anybody on our streamy team. Looks like there's several people on our stream team. Ooh, Bad Gal's doing something tonight. She's playing something called Rusty Lake Roots. Tyla is doing something.